Okay, let's start this yacht up, man. Let's start this up, man. See how this works. L got our L already, Tuzon? Already? I ain't even done anything yet. I ain't even done anything. I'm ready. Here before Botrix, bro. You're quick as hell, dude. Botrix is supposed to be an automated bot that loads in and you're here before him? How does that even make any sense? Let me see if I can get this all sorted out. I hate this stupid chat box on my overlay. I really got to get this, like, I got to figure out how to make it look nicer. For sure. Okay, let me see if... What up, Bob Joe? How we doing? Thanks for checking out the Twitch. No more day job? Unfortunately, no, man. Unfortunately, no. So, we're streaming. Because, you know, why not, right? Let me see. What can I put? I'm still getting used to the, I'm still getting used to the, what's it called? The Twitch, studio. Since I'm so used to YouTube, I'm trying to get used to Twitch as well. Did you ever have COVID before? Yeah, I had COVID once. It was not fun. It was 2 years ago, actually. It was July of 2022. So it's been a minute. Fortunate for us. I feel you, man. I feel you. Hey, I'm totally down to just stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down to just stream. Hey. That should be all good. Sing for you? I'm not a singer, brother. I'll tell you that much. Definitely not. Yeah, Tooth, I was going to say, bro, you're up early. You're definitely up early. Love the awards. Yeah, dude, the award show was a lot of fun to put on yesterday, man. It was a lot of fun to put on. It was really fun. It was a lot of work getting the votes together and making that presentation, but actually putting on the awards and stuff was just, it was a ton of fun, bro. It was great to see that chat actually really enjoyed it. Obviously, people are going to agree and disagree with the various awards, but overall, man, I thought it was a good-ass time. I thought it was a good-ass time. Let me switch my camera over, because I posted this, what's it called? I posted this this morning for our Around the CDL MVP voting results and the actual points that ended up getting tallied. Do you have a hat? I mean, I own hats, yes. It's clear. I mean, clearly I'm not wearing one. I have one up there, and then I have a bunch in the closet. Pledge of Allegiance where I leave. That's hilarious. Dude, yeah, this MVP voting results went crazy, bro. At like 1 point separating Scrap and Simp, I mean... And like, what are the odds of that, yo? Like, what are the odds that that's how close it ends up being? Yeah, so Simp had one more first place vote, but Scrap had 2 more second place votes because Simp got a 4th place vote. Somebody put Simp 4th on their bracket, which basically lost him the MVP. Or not on their bracket, on their ballot. I keep saying bracket because I'm so used to talking about brackets. So somebody absolutely... Can you see my hat? Bro, sure, I'll get the hat, dog, if you really want to see it. There you go, man. There's the hat. It's the, this is the hat from not my last job, but my job before. This was the logo of the company. The company doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. So this is kind of like a relic. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't exist anymore. Fourth is crazy. Dude, I know. The fact that Simp got a 4th place vote is just criminal. Absolutely criminal. Just getting a tweet out real quick. Just so some extra people know that we're live. You know what I'm saying? Surely not Shotzi, right? What do you mean? Like, I mean, Shotzi got a 3rd place vote and the 4th place votes. Get that tweet out real quick. Take that hat off. I hate wearing hats inside, bro. You're allowed to play rap music. The music I'm playing now is like a non-copyright music. I know you can sometimes, you can kind of get away with it on Twitch, but on YouTube, YouTube gets angry when you try to play music. So YouTube's already gonna demonetize my stream because of this non-copyright music I'm playing. But honestly, I don't really care about getting ad money from YouTube. It's gonna be like $1 at most. Whoever puts Simp at 4th needs his vote revoked. Yeah, dude. Listen, man. Everyone we reached out to, the 15 people we reached out to vote, we know every single person watches COD. Every single person is involved in the community. So, you know, to each their own, man. To each their own. Shotzi had to be at 3. That was anonymous. That actually, I'm not gonna leak like who it was or what people voted for, but what I will say is the person who put Simp 4 had a BZ2 and Scrap 3. They had Shotzi 5. So for whatever reason, they had Scrap 3 and Simp 4. I don't know why, but to each their own, man. Whatever you decide is most valuable, I guess. But it was quite interesting. You personally don't think Simp at 4 is outrageous? You don't think so, Bob? How would you work out your top 4, top 5? It was definitely interesting, man. I was definitely surprised. Someone also posted this screenshot on the COD competitive subreddit, and I already know we're probably getting absolutely flamed. So, where is it? Yeah, 44 comments. Oh, shit, chat. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Let me see if I can do this and do this so I can see both chats on my screen. Absolutely crazy. You're on TV? Let's fucking go, bro. Yeah, dude, I mean, I gotta read some of these comments because I read like the first 5 when it was first posted, but I cannot imagine what some of these people are saying. Let's see. Whoever puts Sim 4th gets their vote revoked. They gotta be Abe's #1 fan. I mean, they might be, bro. They might be. Simp and Scrap are dead even. I mean, yeah, that's definitely... At the end of the day, bro, I think Simp and Scrap are literally 50-50. I feel like it's just kind of preference as to who you'd rather watch. Or not watch, who you'd rather, who you think is more valuable. Question? What's up, Cole? What's the question? Simp got a 4th place vote. I don't even know how that's possible. Yeah. Definitely some interesting thing. Who's got Simp at 4? Yeah. We have 3 drunk voters, or 1 very drunk one who gave Simp 4th, a BZ 2nd, and Shotzi 3rd. Oh, shit. You would have Scrap, Hydra, Simp, Shotzi, Cell. Don't think it's that. I mean, Simp... I personally think Simp and Scrap are 1 and 2, whichever order you want. If you want to have Simp 3 and Scrap and Hydra, you know, 1 or 2, I don't think that's completely faded. But I think having Simp outside the top 3 is nuts, bro. I think Simp outside the top 3 is absolutely nuts. From stage 1 to stage 4, Simp has been insane, but Scrap is leading until last major. Yeah, dude, it's definitely, you know, whatever people think is MVP, whatever they define as most valuable player. Also, what's good, Rooster Milk? How we doing? I think it's whatever people define as MVP, right? Because you could look at it as being the best player on the best team, maybe. And like in Simp's case, you could look at it as being someone who's like irreplaceable on their team to the point where if you took them off, they would just be, that team would be dog shit, which is kind of how I see Scrap and Hydra. So I don't know, dude. There's definitely a few different ways to do it. Oh, also, here's the screenshot of the voting committee. Voting committee. Like Ace's take on the subject. What did Ace say about MVP? Simp is the best player, full stop. Kleenex wins MVP. Dude, Kleenex got a voter too. I think it was like 1, right? How many votes did Kleenex come away with? Let me pull this back up. Kleenex got 1 5th place vote. No one's doing what Ghosty does. Honestly, bro, forget Dan Ghosty as MVP, man. Not necessarily the best player on the best team. Yeah, dude, I think that's like it's the two areas of conversation, I think, for MVP, right? It's either like typically I feel like in a lot of pro sports ends up being just the best player on the best team wins it. But then I also think there's the area of like you take them off their current team and replace them with, let's say, like a league average player who is more valuable. So listen, man, like I said, to each their own. I think if you vote for Scrap, Simp, or even Hydra, there's not really a wrong answer between those three. I definitely would lean between Scrap and Simp, but that's why I'm excited to see who the actual CDL picks. I don't know who votes on the official CDL awards, but I'm very excited to see who they actually pick as MVP, because I really think it's 50-50. Like, I genuinely think it could go to either one. We're punishing Simp because Abe choked 2 finals. No, and that's a good question too. That's a good question too, right? Simp has been amazing all season. He literally has not played bad at all. But then on the other hand, I think it's like Simp also plays with, three other superstars possibly. CDL is media, casters, and league ops. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm excited to see they do Breaking Point's doing awards this year too. Yeah, I'm sure Breaking Point's gonna do their awards as well. I know who TacticalRAB votes for because I got his ballot, so lock me in there. Unless he changes his mind, obviously, which is possible. So, yeah, man, listen, I think at the end of the day, between us, between Breaking Point, between the official CDL, and anyone else who's gonna do awards, I really think you're gonna see different people winning MVP. Like, I don't think it's going to be a clean sweep for Scrap across the board for every outlet in terms of who's actually the MVP. Sorry, the dog is trying to bark. We got to see who voted Simp 4th. Bro, listen, next year I will... Listen, I would totally be for showing who voted for who. The problem is, when I reached out to them, I said, like, who you voted for would remain private. So I can't just switch up on the people now. But next year, when I reach out to people like, hey, do you want to vote? I'm going to tell them straight up, like, we're going to publish everyone's ballot, like, who you voted for. But unfortunately, this year, it was stated from the beginning that they would not only have the option to remain anonymous, like one person did, but also have their ballots be kept private unless they want to say it themselves. So we definitely want to get more voters next year, right? So it's less power in one vote. And then we definitely want to maybe get some more awards, or I don't know. Hopefully next year the awards are a bit more interesting, because like this year Scrap and Simp kind of just dominated the awards. Kleenex needs a T4 vote. Yeah, dude, I think for me the top 4 are Scrap, Simp, Hydra, and Shotzi, but I do think Kleenex, Celium, even Draza were all good mentions for maybe a 4 or a 5 vote. For sure. What's the goal for next season as far as follows, likes, subs, and viewers, stuff like that? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Growth is always the goal, man. Just keep growing. Last night, dude, was I think last night was the highest peak I've ever hit on stream. I think we peaked at, it might not have been the highest on YouTube. I think we peaked at 57 on YouTube, but we also had like 10 on Twitch at one point. So we peaked at like 65 at one point last night on the pod, which was super dope. Got a sub, got a few followers over on Twitch and subs and stuff on YouTube. So the growth just keeps coming, man, which is dope. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We really appreciate the support. I appreciate the support on my content, and then obviously we all appreciate the support on the podcast. Congrats on the growth. Thank you, Bob. Shoot for 100 next season. I'd be so down, bro. I would love to have 100 viewers. I'd probably get nervous though. I ain't gonna lie. Draws played insane Major 4, but online was pretty bad. Yeah, Draza definitely had he kind of rounded out the regular season with maybe a bit of a down split. I definitely think recency bias comes into play, right? Like, I think, like, if you look at Pred's numbers on the season, he actually was pretty good. But because of how bad Pred was this last split, he literally didn't get, like, any votes for anything. But if you actually look at Pred's numbers, I mean, you look at his, obviously his SND was not that great, but you look at Pred's numbers, bro, this is a guy who you think would be getting votes for at the very least like a team of the season 2, maybe. But because of how bad he was recently, he didn't get any votes. And I think that, you know, recency bias is something I think that's hard to overcome. See, 04 finished with the 5th highest Slayer rating for the season. Yeah, dude, 04 had an underrated year for sure. If he played all season, he would have been stage 4. I know, dude. I'll pull up his card. I don't know if it's on the site yet. It is on the site. Oh, dude, it's so bad. It is so bad. But the rest of the year, man, he was pretty good. Like a 91, an 82, a 95. Like, Pred was pretty good the rest of the season. It was really just this last split that crushed him. The last split absolutely crushed him, bro. I mean, it wasn't even close. What do you think about a $100,000 combine, either to end the year or start the year for new talent to showcase? That could be pretty cool. I think, like, at the start of a season, you have a combine where you have people who aren't in the league or maybe have never played in the league, like all potential rookies, to sort of play as a... I think a combine would be cool, man, because we don't have a draft, right? Like, in typical sports, you have a combine and then you have, like, a draft. We don't have one of those. So to have something like that would actually be kind of interesting, honestly. Just to, like, sort of see, but I guess you could just watch challengers. If BZ isn't on second team, you're gonna lose full. Stats tell all. I mean, yeah, I mean, on our second team, BZ was not on second team, Flashy. I don't know if you saw our full awards last night, but it was Kleenex and Shotzi on second team. BZ was just barely snubbed. Yeah, our 15 voters came to the conclusion that it was Shotzi Kleenex second team and Simp Hydra first team for the subs. BZ was like a few points behind Kleenex. Like they both got votes for second team. Wish they would have an all-star A versus B team. Yeah, dude, I wish they would do more for all-stars and stuff. Did you react to the medals card? I saw it, but I did not actually like react to it on stream or anything. Medals card was actually crazy, bro. Look at this shit, man. A 97 overall. I mean, I said it, bro. I said it on when I did my tier list video. I think Medals was one of the best players this split. Honestly, I mean, this guy was fucking unreal, bro. He actually had an unreal split. The rest of his team, I mean, you know, Vickle, Lucky, I think, had down splits. Real had probably an average split, honestly. Maybe a little down from what we saw from him at Major 3, but... I mean, Medals, by far his best split of the season. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Yeah, 97 with no bonus, bro. They did not have... Why does Vickle's card say +1 overall? That's probably like a... They probably messed up there. But yeah, no bonus, bro, to have a top 5 97 rated. I mean, god damn. Because Vickle missed 1 week. Oh shit, yeah, I see. He's 5 and 4. That's a good shout. That is a good shout. Did they tweet any other cards out? I think they just did some of the bottom teams, right? I mean, Vegas is Vegas, right? These guys are disgusting. These guys are disgusting. If they would have had this team all season, they would have made champs for sure, I think. They definitely struggle on LAN, which is unfortunate. But if they had this team all season, they would have done it. Nero had one of the best, most underrated years, bro. He really did. If they never signed Dasim, they make champs. Bro, if they would have just kept Purge, they probably would have qualified for champs. You're not wrong. If they would have just kept Purge or signed Johnny instead of Asim off the bat, they would have qualified for champs. It absolutely. it's crazy to say, and I feel bad because I like ASIM, bro. I mean, like, he definitely has had his moments throughout his career. He's a really nice guy. But, I mean, unfortunately, he kind of, you know, it did not help these guys. He really didn't. Hindsight 2020. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's definitely tough. You can't just, like, you can't fault them for it, right? It just definitely sucks that it happened. ASIM also did play against, he did play against top teams. I think he ended up playing against, like, I don't even remember, bro. It was a lot of teams that were really good. I mean, let me see. If you go back to completed matches, they signed him. Where did they bring him in? They brought him in after this LA Thieves match, right? Yeah, Purge got cooked by LAT. They got 50-point clubbed. And then they brought in ASIM here, and they went up against OPTIC, Seattle, FAZE, and New York. So, like, it's definitely... He had a rough schedule, and obviously, hindsight is 2020, but it was not ideal. Do you think Nero would break away from his trio to join LAT? I think it depends probably on, like, contract offer and, like, maybe who our team would be surrounding him, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would love Nero on LAT next season. Like, I want Nero on LAT next season. Like, not even a question about it. Hope LAT get Ghosty, Nasty, Nero, Estriel. I wouldn't mind that team. I could see Nasty getting replaced. I could definitely see Nasty being replaced. He's hit or miss. He does his damage, though. I would love to see, like, Geo or Attach in an AR role if possible. You maybe bring in 2 guys from the Legion squad. But Ghosty and Nasty do seem to play off each other pretty decently. What other cards did they put out here? Minnesota Rocker, dude, 59 overall out of Standy. Standy got cooked, bro. He got absolutely fried. Standy got absolutely fried, bro. I mean, it wasn't even close, bro. Like, he was just so bad. I mean, Lamar got fried too, but at least he was playing objectives, and he was 9-5 in First Blood. So shout out to Lamar for that. He was meant to be their Slayer. Yeah, I mean, Standy and Linz play a similar role, so I feel like from the get-go, it wasn't necessarily going to work out. But I mean, he didn't do anything. He was last in damage, last in kills. Like, is Standy Burger of the Major? I don't know if he had the worst card. Didn't, like, Major Maniac or someone have a worse card? Yeah, Major Maniac had a 49. So, in terms of straight up Burger of the Breaking Point cards, it probably was him, unless someone was lower, like you see in this comment down here. I don't know if they actually are making a Burger King card or not. Maybe they didn't want to, but yeah, I mean, yeah, 49, bro. 49, considering he had a positive KD in one of the modes, is crazy, right? I mean, obviously, their KD doesn't really mean anything in these ratings. It's like the micro stats that mean things, but 49 with a positive KD is wild. They also have the -6, obviously, for performing bad. So, like, Beans would have been like an 86 overall if they would have had a even record, let's say. Snoopy's your letdown of the season. Yo, Danny, what's good, my guy? How we doing? Yeah, dude, Snoopy, he definitely was a bit of a letdown. Honestly, dude, I thought Snoopy, I mean, when you look at his basic stats, I know they might be down at this point, but they weren't terrible most of the season. But I mean, definitely disappointing. Like, obviously, he has potential in Search and Destroy. He does have potential, but I really just think they should have listened to Slasher, bro, and put him down in Challengers and gave him more time, man. What's up, Upcast? How we doing, man? I'm doing good, Danny. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good as well. We're just yapping about COD. Beans needs to be on our bet raw. Yeah, dude, Beans will... If Boston needs to build around Beans, I don't think there's any question about that. If Boston doesn't build around Beans, they're just absolutely throwing. mean, look at their cards. Oh, wait. Major Maniac does have the Burger King card on Breaking Point, chat. Never mind. He does have the Burger King card on the actual Breaking Point website. They just didn't put it on their tweet graphic for whatever reason. Any job interviews? Not yet, man. Not yet. I sent out more applications this morning, though, so we'll be all good. We'll be all good. I have, I'm getting paid for my job on the 15th as well, so at least for this month, I'm still getting paid, which is nice. So I'm vibing for the rest of the month at the very least. Fun question. What team do you think played the most amount of maps this season? The most amount of maps. That's tough, right? Because you got to think someone who makes runs at majors, but FaZe gets a lot of 3-0s. It could be Ultra. It could be Ultra. It could also be... It could be OPTIC because they went to a lot of Game 5s. It could be OPTIC because they went to a lot of Game 5s and they also primarily had runs at majors, obviously. But I don't know, dude. I mean, New York got a top 12. OPTIC got a top 12. What's good, Earthless? I see Danny's also in the YouTube chat. Let's go. It could be New York because of loser's bracket. That's a good point. FaZe had too many 3-0s, bro. Even though FaZe made finals and stuff multiple times, they had too many 3-0s. I feel like it's got to be... I might go Ultra just because they made top 4 every major. OPTIC have the most, 3 more than New York. Wow. Shout out to OPTIC. Getting those reps in, man. Getting those absolute reps in. Dude, the Burger King card is criminal, bro. It really is. The Burger King card is absolutely criminal. OPTIC got a bunch of games. Dude, I mean, OPTIC lost, what? 6 Game 5s in a row or something this major? Like, it was highly unfortunate. I mean, they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they lost 6. It wasn't in a row, but they lost 6 Game 5s this major. So, you know, it be what it be, right? I mean, it's just strictly because their SND was dog shit. FaZe finished the year 37-8. Yeah, dude. I mean, dude. Like, just 37-8, bro. They lost 8 matches all year. Who were their 8 losses to? Who were their 8 losses to? They had 1 to New York, 1 to Ultra, 1 to OPTIC, 2 to Ultra, 1 to LAG. That's hilarious. 2 to New York. And then 3 to Ultra. So they lost 3 times to Ultra, twice to New York, once to OPTIC, and once to LAG. That's crazy. So I mean, they were basically, they only lost once to a team outside the top 4, which is crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. I mean, probably the best. I mean, we had more matches this season, so it's hard to say, like, this is definitely better than Cold War, because they had more online matches. But the average FaZe season, honestly, bro, average FaZe season. First place, not even cool anymore, man. First place in the standings ain't even cool anymore. Can we go back to 2 best-of-5 grand finals? I wish, bro. We need a new grand finals format. We definitely need something that's different in the grand final. I bet you if we had a different grand finals format, FaZe has double the amount of wins at the very least than they would have in the last couple years. If they actually came into it with a real advantage and not just like map vetoes, which is an advantage to an extent, but not really. If you had to win 2 best-of-5s against FaZe in the grand finals, I bet you they win at least half of the finals they're in compared to what they're doing now. Yeah, they only lost... Dude, that's fucking crazy when you put it like that, bro. That's actually crazy when you put it like that. They only lost 4 maps, and they lost the major, because all 4 were in the grand finals. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and then 4-2. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Hey, Earthless, peace out, man. Hopefully your internet regains, brother. FaZe bias, go hang out with the flank. Hey, dude, I'll go hang out with the flank any day. Any day, man. That compared FaZe's grand final win percentage to the Optic Dynasty and COLT win percentage in the best of 5 bracket, and it's basically the same. Did you have that recently? I feel like I saw that on here when I was looking earlier. Was that a recent post that you put up? I feel like I saw something, dude. Last time we saw 99 Clay, by the way. Do you think the FaZe trio ever split? I really don't, dude. I think the FaZe trio... I think the FaZe trio sticks until one of them retires. I don't know why they would split. I know people... here it is. Here's the post. I found it. I know people are like, oh, at this point, like, who's the problem? It's got to be one of the trio. But, like, dude, I mean, they get second place every event. Like... When you're making top 2 every single event, bro, like, why would you risk not getting top 2 anymore? They're printing money. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's easy for us to say, like, you're making hella cash. Why would you split, right? Because we're not pros, and we would all, I'm sure, love to make that much money. But at the same time, like, I feel like they probably care more about winning than the money. I mean, I could be wrong, right? Like, there's probably pros that care more about the money than winning. But I think generally... Every pro wants to win. They don't necessarily care about the money as much. I'm sure they do, but not as much. But, I mean, hey, dude, I'm with you guys. I would fucking take the cash for sure. I would do anything to be making 500 grand a year off of playing video games. Absolutely. So, FaZe are 6-4 in the upper bracket. Records in first best of 5. Optic Dynasty was 5-4. Cole was 3-1 in first best of 5s. Yeah, dude, I mean... FaZe would be better if there was just a bracket reset and not the current best of 7 or best of 9 that we saw in previous years. FaZe are the favorites every tournament. I mean, we saw I think it was Jacob Hale tweeted it out. Shout out to Jacob Hale. I mean, these are the championship, the COD champs odds. These are the odds to win champs. And even though FaZe just lost to New York, FaZe are still the favorite because they've made the final 3 out of 4 times. I mean, it's hard to not put your eggs on FaZe, you know, your money on FaZe. But I will say, bro, like, Ultra at 5 is not bad returns. LAG being last on the odds makes no sense. I mean, listen, are LAG going to win champs? No, right? But none of the bottom 4 are going to win champs. So the fact that LAG, who have the best average land placing of those bottom 4 teams, is last in odds is actually kind of crazy. I don't know if the odds makers just didn't watch Major 4 or whatever, but it is kind of wild. Oh, I'm with you, Thomas. I'm with you. I'd rather win than make the money if I'm a pro, for sure. Put $1 on LAT. I mean, fuck it, right? Why not? Why the fuck not? I wish I could use, I think this is Bet365 this screenshot is from. They're not in Texas, so I can't bet on them. I think I can bet through Bovada in Texas. Or Prize Picks, obviously, but that's just player props. Medals in Real catch fire. Yeah, dude, listen, Miami could make a run at 50. I mean, 51 odds is kind of crazy. 51 or 5100, whatever you want to say. I mean, you never know. LAT having the lowest odds of the bottom teams is actually kind of crazy to me. Or the highest odds? Lowest odds? I don't know how you frame it. Us being having better odds than Surge, Miami, and LAG is actually kind of wild, in my opinion. Optic purposely tossed Major 4 to hide strats. Dude, that would be fucking crazy. I mean, hey, you never know, but I highly doubt it. Best odds? Is that, yeah, that's how you'd say it. Oh, I agree. Dude, I 100% agree, bro. If the FaZe trio split up, can you imagine the chaos we would see in the league? It would mix everything up. It would be so entertaining from a fan perspective. FaZe fans would be down fucking bad. But the rest of the league would be absolutely loving it. So I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. I would love to see it. I also thought this poll from Jacob Hale was interesting. Which Optic player would be the biggest loss? I mean, I'm not surprised Shotzzy won. I mean, that's who I voted for as well. It's just crazy. It's crazy how quick Optic fans turned on Pred, bro. It's crazy how quick Optic fans turned on Pred. They went from chanting Optic Pred at events, screaming for him to join, begging for him to join, to just, by the end of this season, like, get this guy off my team. I know he had a bad split, but goddamn. If the FaZe trio splits, who do Optic take, Simp or Abizi? Depends who you're pairing them alongside. I mean, Simp is, I mean, both of them, bro. Fuck it. Take them both. Take them both. Hydra and Simp are the only slaying SMGs better than Pred. Oh, facts. Dude, I saw a tweet in the, first of all, shout out to Zuma. Shout out to Zoomafia. But the Zoomafia Twitter community is fucking crazy. I saw a tweet in there that said Hydra is not an upgrade over Pred and that Optic would be stupid to drop Pred for Hydra. And I was mind blown. I was like, in what world is Hydra's an upgrade over possibly every player in the, over every sub in the league, except for maybe Simp, you could make the argument. Hydra is the second or first best SMG, depending on who you ask in the league. And I don't think that's a surprise. So the fact, dude, the fact that people think that Hydra's not an upgrade over Pred is criminal, bro. I love Pred. I think Pred's incredible. I thought Pred was a top 3 SMG coming into this season. But Hydra is the reigning MVP. He's the reigning MVP. The only team that wouldn't take Hydra is FaZe. Yeah, right? And honestly, they might even take him. They might move Simp to a flex and bring in Hydra. I wouldn't be surprised. You move Simp or Hydra to the flex if you're FaZe. Unfortunately, that leaves Drazah to get the boot most likely, and I don't think Draz deserves it. But it's not totally out of the realm. But apparently Hydra and Scrap are both not free agents, according to the Stocksman. According to Ace, Hydra and Scrap are both not free agents. So that's definitely interesting. That is definitely interesting. That's not what I meant to type in. Hopefully nothing crazy pops up. Jesus Christ. Is there any other cards we didn't look at? Ravens. I mean, Ravens cards is unfortunate too. Dropping Draz. Hey, if they drop Draz, he can come back to LAT for sure. FaZe Shotzi. Hey, he almost went. It almost happened. It almost happened. You never know, dude. Shotzi might go back to, or might not go back, but might try to get to FaZe like he originally wanted to. Back before SCUMP was going to retire. Think Tej gets a spot? Yeah, I absolutely think Tej gets a spot next season. I 100% think Tej gets a spot next season. I wish there was like an easy way to look at lists of players. Like, I wish there was an easier way to see the players, because it's interesting to think, like, who's not going to get a spot next year of the players currently in the league. How would that work, though? Simp to AR? Yeah, I mean, if FaZe brought in Hydra, you would think it'd probably put Simp on a flex, but Hydra could also flex. Player contracts not being public is lame. I agree, bro. It's fucking stupid. Not, like, listen, I don't know why they're not public. If they really want to hide salaries, whatever, but, like, can't we just know how long people's contracts are? Like, why is that got to be so... Why does that got to be so fucking secretive? Why does it got to be so secretive? I just don't understand. Teams and players. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Here's all the... Oh, this is everybody, including CDL. I mean, because, bro, looking at rosters... Like, looking at rosters, right? Everybody from FaZe is safe. Boston, I think Beans will get another chance, whether it's in Boston or somewhere else. I think Major's done. Priesta, I could see Priesta getting a chance because of how accomplished he is in recent years, despite this season. Snoopy, I think the only people that give Snoopy a chance is Boston. I don't think Snoopy gets a chance anywhere else. Ravens, Clay might get a shot, but I don't know. Fellow might get a shot, but I don't know. I do think he could deserve it just because of his land performance. Gwyn and Tej, I think, will get spots. Legion, I think all of these guys get spots. LAG, I can see Fame not getting a spot, but the other three I think will. LAT, they're another team that's interesting. Dan will obviously get one. The other three are up in the air for sure. The other three on LA Thieves are 1,000% up in the air. Hydra's girlfriend is Celium's ex. Would that not be awkward? I mean, that might be. That might be awkward. Maybe that wouldn't work. Maybe that wouldn't work. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know who would get a spot out of LAT, bro. Because I think they all have their moments, these three. I think they all have their moments, but they also are all inconsistent to extents. So I don't know, dude. I could see LAT maybe keeping one of the subs potentially to keep with Ghosty. I'm not really sure about them. Miami is an interesting team as well. I don't know what Miami does. Do they continue with their Spanish roster? If they do, maybe they try to bring in Rencor or Super from Challengers who are also Spanish players, but apparently the Spanish players all have beef with each other. So I don't know how that works, but maybe they don't get spots. Who knows? I think Ghosty wants to keep Nasty. Can we talk about Slasher wasn't in the league? Yeah, dude. I mean, Slasher will get a spot. Slasher will get a spot. Someone will reach out to Slasher and ask him to start a team with them, or Slasher will get a team together and go reach out to orgs and someone will sign him. Super and Rencor hate the Miami core. Ah, shit. Well, we'll see you later, Miami. We'll see you later. But yeah, I don't know what Miami does, man. I think you keep Real. Honestly, I think you keep Medals too. The problem with Miami, bro, is they all had their moments this season. Like, Lucky was pretty consistent this year. He kind of fell off towards the end. Medals started hot, fell off through the middle, and ended really hot. Real, when he came in, was really good. And then Vickle had his moments throughout the year where he was super clutch and search and destroy, making a lot of plays for the team. So they're in an interesting spot heading into the next season. I think it'll kind of depend how they play at champs to see what of this core they keep. Super and Rencor would have to bury a lot of beef to play at Miami. See, I don't know enough about challengers, so I'm glad I have you guys to tell me these things. But I don't know, dude. I mean, maybe Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota builds a little EU team. You get like Linz and Cobra. You bring in Super and Rencor. I know that's like French and Spanish players. I don't know what the comms and the language barrier would be like for them, but maybe they try to get like a little EU formed roster here. If I'm Minnesota, I'm building around Linz. I know Linz had an interesting season, I guess, right? But I think you got to build around him, right? I think he showed enough to have promise for next season, for sure. I don't see why you would keep any of the other three, honestly. Maybe you give Gunless another chance, but I think you just rebuild around Linz, honestly, if you're Minnesota, in my opinion. Linz, Cobra, Dens, and Abuza. I don't know if they'll be able to get Abuza off Seattle, but that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad squad. Do the weapons used in a CDL season rotate every year? Yeah, so we play a new game every single season, right? So next year is going to be Black Ops 6. So there's all different guns in Black Ops 6. So we won't see the MCW and the Rival 9 next year, but you're likely going to see the same two guns throughout the entirety of the season. But we will see two different guns in Black Ops 6 because it's a new game. New York probably stick, right? I guess it depends how they play at champs, but they probably stick. Optic, they probably stick as well. Seattle's an interesting team. I personally think Abuza and O4 is a good duo to build around. I think Brezzy probably gets the boot. I think Hook probably gets the boot. But I think if you keep O4 and Abuza, you get a sub and an AR to pair alongside these guys. I think that team could make some noise next year. I really do. Depends how much they're willing to spend. Yeah, that's definitely the thing. That's definitely a thing for a lot of teams, obviously. If Optic bomb out at champs, it could get spicy. It definitely could. I mean, I feel like the thing is for all the top teams is it's like, you got to be thinking about who's an upgrade. Now, just because someone isn't on paper an upgrade doesn't mean it wouldn't make your team better, right? Like, you got to think about fit on the team and role and chemistry. So, like, if Optic bomb out at champs, right? Bringing in, I'm just going to make up names, chat. This is not what I'm saying at all. But saying, let's say you try to bring in, I don't know, Envoy for Pred, right? On paper, that seems like a downgrade, but maybe the way it plays out on the team actually works better. Now, their Optic's not going to bring an Envoy. I'm just using that as an example because that's what I thought of. But it's not out of the question for them to make roster moves. But I don't really know. I really don't know for the top 4 teams what they do. Have a fun little challenge stats question. Let's hear it, Nick. Let's hear it. Kenny back to LAT. I'm down, brother. I'm down. Kenny to pair alongside with Dan. Fuck it. We'll run it back. Let's go. Kenny always has a spot back in LAT, bro. I would never turn down Ken. Do you think Purge starts in the league next year? Probably not. Probably not, unfortunately. He's definitely doing his thing in challengers. He's doing his thing as challengers, and he showed some promise in the league, but I feel like he's the kind of guy who won't start in the league next year. He's kind of going to be in the Hicksy situation, where like Hicksy didn't get a shot this whole season, which is criminal. So I feel like Purge is just going to fall to that same thing. But you never know. I mean, like you're saying, he's frying in NA Elite Grand Finals. So you never know, man. You really never know. Maybe someone does make a move for Purge. Maybe you see like I don't know, a team like Rocker bring in someone like Purge to do the dirty work alongside Lins. Or I don't know, maybe LAT bring in Purge, or like Legion or Gorillas sign Purge for next season, or Ravens, like a team that's kind of like more looking for minimum contract type of players potentially. People build all-time GOAT teams, build the ultimate Aster class team. Ah, shit. The ass of the ass. That's fucking crazy. The worst squad possible. Oh, man. I mean, based on this season, the worst squad possible is probably what? Eric Boom, GodRx, Awakening, and ASIM, maybe? Or Pentagram. Pentagram, Eric Boom, GodRx, and Assault, or Awakening. Awakening is capable of a lot more, but this year he was really bad, bro. Mega ass. That's crazy. You want all the T4 teams to stay the same for at least one more year? I mean, it's a good point, right? It's a good point. Like, the T4 teams all win an event. Like, for what reason would you really need to change? But I guess it's like, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of what you feel like internally, because you've proven you have what it takes to win, right? Like, you've proven what you have what it takes to get the dub, which on paper is enough, right? To say like, hey, if we can win now, why can't we win next year too? But I don't know, man. It's tough. It's really tough. It depends who the free agents are. It depends kind of what the interpersonal connections between the players are. If Shotzi decides to not renew with Optic. Yeah, dude, if Shotzi decides he doesn't want to re-sign with Optic, bro, things get really mixy. Things get incredibly mixy. I mean, the Shotzi had a great season, man. He had a really good season. He started out slow. His Major 1 performance was honestly not that good. But Major 2 on, he did his thing. And if he decides to not re-sign with Optic, bro, it's going to go crazy because other top teams are going to want him. And then, who really knows? Wasn't he awful at Major 2? Was he bad at Major 2? Maybe on LAN, was he bad? Yeah, I guess he wasn't great on LAN. He had a good online qualifier, I think is what I'm remembering. He was really good online, and then I guess he kind of fell off on LAN. And then the rest of the season, he was pretty solid. Obviously, Major 3 was incredible on that Sunday, especially. It's actually crazy how much he fell off from Major 2 quals to the actual tournament, bro. 25 kills per 10 online and hardpoint, down to less than 20. Do we see Ant leave knowing he has the roster control? That is the thing, right? You would think Shotzi probably has the keys on this team. So if he was like, hey, I want to rebuild, maybe they would trust him or like let him do what he wants. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I'm not sure what Shotzi decides to do this season. Dashy for draws a swap. I don't know. I don't know if Dashy and Cell would play great together. I think Dashy would be great on a flex, but I don't know if it'd be hard for him to break out of his current playstyle because he's been doing it for so long. That'll definitely be an interesting conversation. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? Optic fans, I'm sure, wouldn't want to do that if I had to guess. She might try to bring the FaZe guys over. I don't think the FaZe guys are going to want to leave FaZe. Even if all three of them could stick together and come to Optic. I feel like that would be, like, real criminal, bro. If the FaZe guys all left to play for Optic, can you imagine? What do you think the likeliness the Gorillas disband after this season because of the guard issues? The problem is they can't just disband. Like, they have to sell their spot. Like, the Gorillas can't just say, okay, we're leaving the league. Like, they're contracted into that spot. I know they're not paying anymore, but they'd have to have someone replace them probably that Activision approves. So, I don't know how that would work. I don't think they could just disband, but they've been, I mean, they've been trying to sell their spot for years. I don't know how selling it even works anymore because they're getting their money back. So I really don't know, but I could see the Gorillas this offseason getting out of COD if there's someone that is able to take their spot for sure. They will disband now since they got to 25 million back, but I don't think they can just leave. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the Gorillas could just leave the league because then the league would only have 11 teams. Like, I think they're contracted to the league where they literally can't just up and leave, even though they got their money back. What could you possibly be yapping about now, bro? We're yapping about everything, Austin. Everything. We never stop yapping over here, bro. I learned from NADESHOT. Nothing to do but yap for 2 weeks. Honestly, bro. Literally. I'm definitely going to play some games on stream. Like this Sunday, I'm playing in the Creator Clash event, which is on MW3. So I'll definitely start playing some games on stream too. But the league is still hot in everyone's mind, bro. Everyone's still talking about awards. Everyone's still talking about champs, rostermania. So there's still plenty to yap about, which is always exciting. I'm down the yap. X-Defiant ranked out today. I was watching OCTANE. I was watching OCTANE play X-Defiant earlier this morning. I think disbanding a team with 3 top 3 finishes in a chip would be crazy based off. Yeah, no, definitely. He shouted you out. I know, dude. I tweeted out the clip. Hold on, let me pull it up. I tweeted out a clip. I don't know if he said anything else, but this was the clip that OCTANE said.
Shout out Jake Maverick. Just bought some juvie with code OCTANE. Shout out Jake Maverick, man. My favorite TikToker. Let's go.
Dude, I thought it was fucking hilarious. He said, my favorite TikToker. I will say 2 things. 1, the fact that OCTANE knows who I am is fucking just hilarious and incredible. But secondly, the fact that he knows me as TikToker, I don't know if I want to be known as a TikToker, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like TikToker is just kind of like, I don't know, dude. I'd rather be known as like a creator or maybe a YouTuber. But being known as a TikToker, I don't know. I mean, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. OCTANE knows who I am, bro. That's fucking good enough for me. He said that he knew ball once when he did a Reddit read. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I thought this was hilarious, bro. I thought it was so funny. I had no idea OCTANE had ever even heard of me. So major shout out to OCTANE. I'm on the come up, baby. I'm on the come up. I thought it was funny, bro. I thought it was really funny. What do you think about Rocker making a change for the Esports World Cup? I mean, I think they need to make a change. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think they need to make a change. First a podcast guy and now TikToker. I know, dude. I'm everything up in here, bro. Vickle said I'm the podcast guy. OCTANE said I'm a TikToker. God, dude, I don't know, bro. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. But yeah, dude, I mean, listen, Rocker, you got to make a change. Boston, you got to make a change. Esports, but I don't know who they're going to bring in, man. Do they start scouting for next season or do they just bring in like a bunch of vets? Like, I really have no idea. Changes drop in accuracy because of his family situation. It definitely could be. I mean, he didn't play well either. No disrespect to Lamar. He had a great career, right? But he definitely did not play well either. So, you know, Dylan Rex, hopefully. Everyone's been talking about Dylan Rex all season, so he's got to get a shot, right? Yeah, I agree, Nick. I agree. I mean, listen, it's just the way it is in COD, bro. Every single year, fans want rostermania. They want the mania. That's why we call it rostermania, right? Especially OPTIC fans being the majority. If their team underperforms, they want everyone drop, bro. They want every other superstar to come join. It's just how it's going to be forever. Dude, honestly, bro, Boston's scouting, like their challengers team, has brought in some solid players, but for some reason this year, they just had no idea what the fuck they were doing, bro. Not a clue what they were doing. But they do have like an eye for talent in terms of like who they kind of get into their challengers team that gets brought into the league. So Boston does some things right, but they also, it's also pretty interesting, right? This past season was not good for them. Yeah, no, I have no idea why teams just keep recycling old pros. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I genuinely, at this point, and it's no disrespect to these players, I don't know what the value is of bringing in, like, Major Maniac or, like, I don't know, accuracy over bringing in a young challengers player who's frying. You could argue the leadership aspect of things, right? But, I mean, year in, year out, we see these teams with these veteran leaders not even make champs. So it's like, clearly it doesn't work. So why do we keep doing it? I mean, look at the veterans in the league, right? Slasher, not on a team, should be on a team, but not on a team, wouldn't be at champs. Clayster, not at champs. Fellow, not at champs. Attach, not at champs, although he's really good. Accuracy, not at champs. It's like bringing in these old heads, even though it might be for leadership, doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked for years now, I feel like. Like, just bring in some young guns, man. Get those cracked out motherfuckers to run around and get kills and build chemistry, especially if they played together in challengers. Like, you got a good coach. Like, that's what I think matters, bro. What's good, Scrapper? How we doing? Like, just try to find that next guy, bro. Try to find that next guy. Literally every player, like every team is like, who wouldn't want the next Scrap, the next Hydra, the next Pred, even the next Gwyn or you know, Booza, like guys that are quality rookies. But instead, they're like, oh, I wish we had a good rookie. And then they go and sign old heads. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I really just don't get it. I really hope that these guys just start doing some scouting, bro. If anyone wants some scouting, bro, you can sign me to a couple-month contract. I'll do scouting for you in the offseason, and we can make it happen. Should make a top 5 or top 10 up next list. That's not a bad idea. I definitely don't know enough about challengers, but it's not a bad idea, bro. Make a little list of who we think people should get picked up. Old heads are marketable. I mean, that's definitely, I mean, especially like Clayster, bro. Like, obviously, Clay is very marketable, but like, how many fans does Accuracy really have that, like, when he signs to a team, they're gonna follow him to that team? You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to him, seriously, or Major Maniac. Like, you're not, no one's following those guys to the team just because they sign, I don't really think. Clay's a different story. Even Slasher's a slightly different story, but I don't know, dude. Play to win, man. You're not gonna make most of these teams don't even make content. So, like, who cares about your players being marketable? You know what I mean? So, I don't know, dude. Hey, maybe I'm crazy, bro. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, right? Like, what do I know? I'm just a guy yapping on the internet. I've never played professional COD. I've never coached professional COD. So maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. But Minnesota Rocker didn't make champs. You know? They didn't make champs, and this is what their team looked like this season. So, shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. I think they might have dropped an SMG who they should have kept the entire season. But, what the fuck do I know, right? What the fuck do I know? To each their own, man. Too much friendship? Yeah, there's definitely friendship G's in the league, for sure. There's definitely friendship G's in the league. How did Standy get a spot? Standy, dude, Standy's in an interesting spot going into next year. Because we know Standy has talent. Like, we've seen Standy perform well. Obviously, he hasn't been as good as he was in Cold War in his rookie year. But he also, like, he just consistently gets dropped. Like, I don't know, dude. He's a guy who I could see getting a spot, but I could also see being in Challengers to start next year. I mean, dude, look at his numbers, man. He's in, like, bottom of the barrel in every stat. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Awakening this year either. Maybe he was using no sound EQ. Maybe he was an EQ merchant, bro. Or maybe he was I don't even know. He's pretty good in Cold War too, so you can't even say he's a low health merchant either. I mean, I don't know, dude. I have no idea what's up with Standy. He's a guy who's had moments throughout his career, right? Obviously, was really good his rookie season. He comes in to the next year in Vanguard, has an up and down year. Last year had an up and down year. This year, kind of just a down year, but I guess he had a couple ups here and there. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. He's number 56 in a 48-player league. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of people that... I mean, obviously, there's been more than 48 people who played, but I see what you're saying. It's definitely kind of crazy. Look, Spart is the only person with a positive KD on this team. I mean, he only played, like, what, 2 series? But that is kind of funny when you think about it. He ends up being the only person with a positive KD. I mean, they were abysmal in hardpoint. They were almost even in SND, and they were abysmal in control this season. They never won a high-rise all year. They didn't win a high-rise control once all season, despite it being their best SND map. What's going on, bro? You want to see Spark get a job? I think I can see Spark getting a role, although he does kind of go rogue on Twitter occasionally. He might be a bit of a brand risk, but I could see him getting a role simply off of his COD abilities. Do you think Ghosty is a top 5 AR this year? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I think Ghosty is probably just on the outskirts of top 5, honestly. I think it's hard to have Ghosty as a top 5 given just the success and the actual numbers that some of these other guys have put up, right? Like, I think you could put him at 5. I think you could put him at 5. But it is hard to put him over Attach, right? I mean, I guess we made champs, so like if that's what you want. But like Scrap, Cell, Draza, and Dashy gotta be top 4. And then between Attach, Ghosty, Sib, I don't know, dude. It's definitely tough for that 5th spot. It's definitely tough for that 5th spot in terms of AR players. I do want to do a podcast episode this offseason where we rank like we rank the players from this season, whether it be like a top 20 or a top 30, or we rank every single player, and we'll kind of see where Ghosty falls. But I think he's somewhere in that 5 or 6 spot, I would say, if I had to probably think. I think he's probably in that 5 or 6 spot. I mean, looking at his numbers, man, I mean, he did his thing, right? He's top 15 in every single generic KD category. But then you look at, I can't click on Attach, or I got to scroll down. But then you look at Attach's numbers, and he's top 10 in every single category, right? Now, obviously, KD is not everything, right? Numbers are not everything. Ghosty did make champs. Attach did not, obviously. And honestly, Attach probably had better teammates than Ghosty did, so you could take that for what you want, but it's definitely a debate between these two, I think. It's definitely a debate, I think, between these two for probably the 5th best AR this season. Yeah, that's definitely, it's a good argument, bro. Like, Ghosty's teammates were definitely worse than Attach's teammates, without a doubt. Like, without a doubt. I mean, let's look at their stats, bro. I mean, straight up, Attach's best teammates, 1.07 out of Nero, 1.06 out of Geo. Then you look at Ghosty's teammates, nobody's even positive. No one's even at a 0.95 at a Nasty. So, you know, Dan could definitely be that 5th spot, honestly. When you think about it this way, he honestly might be. When you think about it this way, he honestly might be. When you kind of look at it in like almost like an MVP lens, where you're kind of thinking like in terms of just how valuable they are to their team, it definitely makes sense to put Dan over Attach. Yeah, exactly. It's literally impossible to measure all these things, obviously. Like there's no strict way to say like who's actually better. Because it's like, sure, Attach is putting up these numbers, but he has these teammates. But also, is he helping his teammates play this well? Like, who knows? With that logic, Simp has no chance of winning MVP. I mean, that's some of the logic that people have when they vote for MVP, is it's like, you know, when you replace that person with a league average player, let's say, how does that affect the overall team, right? Like, It's hard, bro. It's really, really hard to actually fairly judge how valuable players are in the league. Yeah, I don't like knocking down players because they have better teammates either. I definitely don't like it. It's definitely not fair to those players to kind of be faulted for their teammates being good. You know what I'm saying? Scrap has just as good as teammates as Simp. Yeah, that might be a little crazy, Frostbite. That might be a little crazy. I don't think we can say Scrap's teammates are as good as Simp's teammates. This year or obviously in general, but like, I mean, Kleenex over a BZ for this season, I guess that's fine, right? But like, Draza's definitely, you know, I mean, it's hard because Scrap is the flex, right? But Simp and Scrap, I guess Draza's obviously better than Envoy this year, and I would say Cell is definitely better than Insight this year. And I also do think Scrap should have won MVP Major 1. Like, I know Kleenex won it, but I think Scrap should have won MVP Major 1. I mean, if we look at, let me actually look at Toronto Ultras. Yeah, is there any way to look at just the Major? I guess if we do look at it like this, if we do go into the Major, we go into these leaderboards, we look at a tournament. I mean, Scrap he had a higher KD than Kleenex. He had a higher Slayer rating than Kleenex. He had more kills per 10 minutes than Kleenex. In S&D, they were both cooking. Kleenex was definitely better in search, but I mean, he was better in, actually, where are these guys in here? Am I blind? Were they both bad at control? What's going on here? Yeah, he was better in control. Like, I think Scrap should have won MVP in Major 1. He was my Major 1 MVP. I think Toby and Insight both had insane events. But I mean, obviously Kleenex was deserving of it. I'm not saying he couldn't have won. So I don't know. I mean, I do think Sim's teammates are better than Scrap's teammates, though, for sure. I definitely think Sim's teammates are better than Scrap's. What was Kleenex's card for Major 1? That's a good question. Let me click on Toronto Ultra. Let's go to cards. View all cards. Major 1 cards were 99 for Kleenex, 99 for Scrap, 96 for Insight, and 91 for Envoy. I mean, they were fucking crazy. Right? They were absolutely crazy. But Scrap led in every hardpoint category here except for Hill Time. In SND, Kleenex was better. Kleenex was better in search, even though Scrap had more damage. And then in control, it was definitely a little bit closer. But overall, KD was obviously Scrap. Damage was obviously Scrap. What's good, Tex? How we doing, man? I mean, they were cooking, bro. Like it was not close. Like, these guys were the best players, the best team in the game in Major 1, without a doubt. Like, without a doubt. It wasn't even close. But I think you could have given it MVP to either of these guys. I think you could have given it to either of these guys. Dude, I'm interested to see what Scrap's card is going to be for Major 4, because this guy has had a 99 every split this season. He had a 99 last year. I mean, it's not even fair, bro. It's not even fair. Like, he's a walking 99. We say 99 Kiz, bro, but literally Scrap is the 99 overall, bro. He's him. Scrap probably has more 99 overalls than like every other player combined. Nah, I mean, that's not true, but you know what I'm saying. He's probably got like half the 99 overall cards that exist. He's a glitch. He literally is a glitch. I mean, he plays an AR role and he plays fast. So it's like actually just fucking crazy. Like, he uses an AR, but he plays like a sub. That's the thing. And especially in this game where like the maps are AR centric and the MCW has been stronger most of the year, you know, it's like, how can he not be a 99? Obviously, with just how talented he is. He has 9. Yeah, dude, he has a 99 overall season card from last year. That's crazy. I mean, he's look at the kills, bro. He was the best in kills and damage in every mode last season. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Check if Paco has that. I don't think he does. I think he was a 98. I think his card last season ended up being a 98 overall. It did. This is his card from last year. He ended up being a 98 overall, which is still crazy. This guy's blood, sweat, and tears is filled with passion, Adderall, and Juvie. Facts. I actually ran out of Juvie, though. I didn't have any Juvie this morning, which is unfortunate. I got more coming, but I unfortunately ran out, which made me sad. Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. The cards, there's no perfect way to balance these cards that, like, make it completely fair, I guess. Because, like, the stats are obviously, people who play fast are going to lead in these stats. And when it comes to straight up ARs, Scrap is just the fastest AR. So it is definitely really hard. It's definitely super, super difficult to balance these cards. And I mean, Breaking Point is a stats website, right? Like, that's where their bases come from. So obviously they're going to use stats. Go check out the Clay 99 overall. We actually looked at that earlier on Reddit. Someone posted it. What about Cold War Simp? What about Cold War Simp, man? What about him? Let's see. Cold War Simp was a 93 overall. He did have 199 in Major 1, but he ended up as a 93. Yeah, I mean, season card, right? I mean, it's definitely, like, Simp was playing with a BZ, and BZ was also the second best player in Cold War, probably. So, especially when he's on your team, it's almost impossible for Simp to be a 99 on the whole season with how good a BZ was. There's just not enough kills to go around the map for Simp to get a 99 overall card on the season. If a BZ was on a different team, Simp would have been a 99 overall in Cold War. Cellium Vanguard. Dude, number 1, number 2, number 2, number 1. This guy Cellium is a cheat code when it comes to playing his life. Vanguard was... Cellium came out to a 93 overall in Vanguard. The thing is with Celis, he doesn't really play fast enough to lead in a lot of categories. I mean, he did good in kills per 10 in Vanguard, for sure, in Hardpoint. But in Control, he was slow. Cell doesn't have 199. No, Cell doesn't have any 99s, I don't think. Because that's the problem. He just plays a little too slow. Like, if you look at his highest card, like this 98, it's like the damage and stuff that holds him back. Or maybe the kills per 10 because he just doesn't play fast. You know what I'm saying? Which is not, it's not like a bad thing, obviously. Like, who gives a fuck if you're a 98 or a 99, right? If you're playing well or you're winning. The cards, yeah, the cards are just not... The stat categories that they use are just not in favor of slow ARs. Scrap is the best player of the last 2 years. I think so. I think so, Austin. I think Scrap's the best player in the last 2 years. It's either him or Hydra, right? It's either him or Hydra. I guess you could give it to Hydra because he won MVP last year and he's top 3 this year. But Scrap might win MVP this year and he was top 3 last year. So I don't know. If they both come away with an MVP and a top 3 in back-to-back years, it's definitely hard. And yeah, I agree. I definitely rate SMGs over ARs. But the thing is, Scrap plays like an SMG. Like, Scrap, he plays faster than Envoy, I think. Like, Scrap actually... In this game, it's hard because the AR is definitely better, but, like, I don't know, dude. I mean, Scrap plays like a sub. He just uses an AR. So I mean, Scrapper Hydra, pick your poison, right? For who's the best player over the last 2 seasons. Dude, the Scrap Rio 3-piece with that sub, bro, when he was flexing on Rio, sub Scrap was going crazy. Who do you think has the worst card, not including ASIM on Vegas? I mean, it's got to be like... It's got to be like Exceed or like... I don't know. Exceed or maybe Adam Assault or maybe... Could be that 49 major card. It could be Mental. I don't know. What was Exceed's Burger King card? Exceed's Burger King was a 57. It's gotta be the Major Maniac 49. It has to be. I don't know if there's any way that anything could be lower. It's gotta be this, right? Is there any way anything's possibly lower? They need a spot on here where you can look up all the cards at once and sort by lowest. Check Assault. I don't know if Assault ever had a lower than a 50, bro. He might have. I mean, you have 56 in Major 2. Yeah, that might be the worst one, bro. What even was ASIM's card? Oh, don't look at his stats. ASIM's was a 49, so him and Major Maniac are tied. Maybe that makes ASIM feel a bit better. Yeah, I think 49 is the lowest card. I think 49 is the lowest rating to ever be given out. Which is... Dude, that's crazy, bro. 49. I mean, bro was getting cooked in every mode. Like, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. He got cooked in every mode. You'll drop a 29. We got to get you in the league so these guys can bounce back. If God RX did stick around, he probably would have been a bit lower, unfortunately, for him. He doesn't even have any cards. You drop an 80 plus? You'd think so, Austin. You'd think so. Yeah, feels bad for Major, bro. It really does. You had God RX on your fantasy team before league matches started? Aw, shit. You got absolutely chalked. I think I had Illy on my fantasy team for the whole season. Where is it? Where is this? Yeah, the Keeper League, bro. Aw, dude. My team is so good, actually. Celium, Kleenex, and Gwyn, but I got fucking cooked because I had Illy. And he was cooking, too. Illy was cooking. I mean, this team probably wouldn't have won. I mean, this guy's winning with Celium, Simp, Attach, and Metals. The Metals pull was different. That Metals pull is absolutely different. Yeah, the top teams are all basically the same. But, dude, I got cooked. I got absolutely cooked, bro. I don't even know what my stage 4 team was. It was bad. It was not good. Dashy got fried, bro. I really thought that Optic was going to do something after that Major 3, man. I really thought. This team's pretty good. Hey, I was number 23 on this one, chat. Hold on. I didn't even look at some of these. I was number 23 out of 831 on this one. Let's go. Who was number 1? Insight, Sib, Simp, and Johnny. Ooh, the Johnny pull. What's good, Matt? How we doing, man? What do you think Vanguard John has the worst card? I don't know, dude. Vanguard John? He could have. Are there any other fantasy teams here that I totally forgot I even... Yo, I was number 4, chat! No way, man! You're telling me I missed out on $50 by one fucking spot? Are you kidding me? Nah, bro. There's no fucking way, man. There's no fucking way that's how I missed out on $50, chat. Are you kidding me? I beat Tej. Sorry, Tej. Nah, dude. I can't even believe that happened, man. I can't even believe that happened, bro. I lost by 8 points, man. What cooked me, bro? Was it Nasty? Nasty fucking cooked my shit, didn't he? This guy went with a... Dude, this guy went with a full LAT team plus a BZ? Holy shit. So you're telling me... You're telling me that Joe Deceives was better than Kleenex. That's what costed me. Joe Deceives was better than Kleenex in this fucking scoring. That's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. I gotta take a screenshot of that, man. That's crazy, chat. I could have $50, bro. I could have had $50. What other leagues are there, bro? See, now I got to check the other leagues to see how close I was. Okay, I was top 50% on that one. Worst team? Oh, no, my worst team was actually cooking. Oh, shit, I only know how to make good teams. Top 25% in that one. Top 25% in that one. Fuck, man. Chat, are you kidding me, bro? Number 4, man? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Also, let me look at Vanguard John, since that's what Ron asked about earlier. Oh, John's not even found on the website. Damn, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I could have just looked at my teams like this. Top 1%, bro. Are you kidding me? Top 1%, man. That's gonna haunt me forever, bro. That's gonna haunt me forever. Honestly, a lot of my teams this year were kind of ass. I was like top 100% in a lot of these. I was top 5% in that one. Fucking hell, bro. That's some shit. Award show was peak. Hey, dude, I'm glad, bro. I had a lot of fun with the award show last night, chat. I had a lot of fun with the award show. It was a ton of fun. It seemed like people really enjoyed it. We hit our peak viewership for the podcast. I think it was my peak viewership ever when you add in YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It was hella fun. The edited version is up on the channel too for anyone who missed the show last night and wants to catch up on the actual awards with the timestamps. If Fred gets dropped, where do you think he's... Oh, you mean Pred, I'm guessing? Pred? If Pred gets dropped, I think he goes to Challengers. No, I'm joking. I don't know, dude. I really don't know where Pred would go if he got dropped. Maybe Toronto would bring him in. Scrap MVP? Dude, 15 voters, bro, and Scrap came out on top, bro. Scrap came out on top after 15 voters, man. I mean, shit, it was by 1 point, and someone put SIP number 4, but... Hey, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, bro? Who fucking knows? Your team was a BZ, God RX, Attach, and Kleenex. Oh, man, bro. You would have been cooking if you didn't have God RX. Pred, Gwyn, Ghosty, Attach. Bring him on. Bring him over to LAT. Bring him on over to LAT, baby. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. I absolutely want to see it. Also, chat, I'm trying to... Okay, listen, I need your guys' thoughts and ideas here. So, I'm trying to plan out, like, ahead of time, kind of what I want to do on stream next week. Being as I'm unemployed, right, I'm just going to try and probably stream every day. So, I'm trying to plan what I want to do next week on stream. So, if you guys have any ideas for stream, let me know what you're thinking. On Sunday, I'm playing in the Creator Clash event. So Sunday, I'm going to be playing COD. But then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is actually my birthday. So I think I'm going to do a 24-hour birthday stream, chat. Like Wednesday into Thursday. Which is going to be interesting. I'm kind of working out some details there. I'm trying to make it more fun than it just being like a general... I don't want it to just be like me sitting here for 24 hours, like dicking around. So I'm trying to think about some ways to make it engaging. Different like segments or things we could do. Over the course of the 24 hours and like maybe some giveaways, things like that. So that's kind of what my Wednesday/Thursday is going to look like. But in terms of like Monday, Tuesday next week, is there anything you guys want to see? I'm thinking for the birthday stream, we could do some like 8s. We could do some hide and seek, play different games together, party games. Just lost your job? Yeah, unfortunately, Angel, unfortunately. I definitely want to do some giveaways for the 24-hour stream. Maybe giveaways like MW3 Vault Edition or like, I don't know, some COD jerseys. If you guys have any ideas for giveaways, bro, let me know. Maybe a case of Juvie. That might have to be US only, though, for that one, unfortunately. Because the shipping on that shit would be insane. Austin, that's hilarious, bro. Review some COD content, play games with chat. Even load into Cold War. Facts. That could be fun. That could definitely be fun. We could watch like some old grand finals, maybe, from some old COD events. Go back to like AW and watch like the grand finals or something of champs or something. I don't know. Cold War 8. I would have to install Cold War, but I mean, I could potentially be down if we can get enough people. And it depends on what time throughout the 24-hour, obviously, that would be happening. Vanguard 8? Hell no, I ain't installing Vanguard, bro. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I'm not installing Vanguard, brother. No disrespect. No disrespect to Vanguard. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to like plan out what I want to do on stream next week before we get there. So it's not like a last minute just throw stream up and not really know what to do. We'll see. I wish I could play some games with the boys, but Preston's on vacation, which sucks. Just signed up for college courses. Let's go, dude. Congrats. Let's fucking go. You actually like Vanguard? I did not like playing Vanguard. I like watching it though. I definitely enjoyed watching it. Look at this chat. We're getting flamed by Shaw Madrid on Twitter, bro. He said this is why the CDL does not allow fan votes for anything accolade related. Like, listen, brother. We got as close to not fans as we could possibly get for this vote, and somehow Simp still didn't win. Like, I'm sorry. Vanguard's your favorite game? Oh, goddamn. Let's go. Yeah, chat, dude, listen, I know people are going to be upset that, like, someone put Simp fourth in our voting. I can't control what other people vote. I think it's faded, too. Like, I think it's fucking crazy that Simp doesn't get a top 2. Getting cooked by Shaw is crazy. And I mean, it'd be what it be, right? It be what it be. I mean, dude, the thing is, everybody's a fan at the end of the day, right? Like, if you ask analysts and the desk like, who they want to win, do we think that just because they're on the desk, it means they're not a fan? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, everybody who works or votes or talks about COD is going to be a fan to some extent. So it's like, it's not like I asked my chat who's the winner and like fucking Shotzi won. You know what I'm saying? So I understand people are mad. I think it's crazy Simp got a 4th place vote. But like, we also had 15 voters and you guys saw who the voters were. They were people in the community who talk about COD, who have podcasts, who make content. Like, it was as close to not fans as I could possibly get with the amount of pull I have as a 4,000 subscriber YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respond to him, bro. I'm gonna respond to him. We'll see what he says. He'll probably be like, oh, your podcast is ass. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, bro, just everyone has an opinion, man. like, you know, everyone's gonna have an opinion. Everyone's gonna have an opinion on what they think. Like, do we think just because Nameless is on the desk that he's like, his opinion is more valid than another person's opinion? Like, I guess because he's an ex-pro, like, we kind of weigh it more, but like, at the end of the day, like, you know, it's, who knows why you assuming he's gonna say that? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I definitely, I get a little bit annoyed sometimes when people make assumptions about this show when they know nothing about it or they never watched. Like, people that will come in and be like, oh, you have Optic fans on your show, so like it's invalid. And I'm like, have you ever watched? Because I know they're Optic fans, but they do a good job of being unbiased when it matters to be unbiased. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely can be a little bit frustrating when people just kind of like write us off because like, oh, God forbid, 2 people are Optic fans. 80% of COD are Optic fans. Calling you an Optic fan might be criminal. You're not an Optic fan, bro. We all know that, Upcast. We all know you ain't an Optic fan, brother. We all know you're not an Optic fan. Is it any stretch of the imagination? How is this tweet even doing at this point? It's got 15 likes. Haha, dude, everyone's like, whoever gave Simp the 4th place vote is faded, which they're not wrong, bro. They're not wrong. Listen, bro. Simp getting a 4th place vote for MVP is fucking crazy. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. You're a huge Shotzi fan, but keep it real. Simp is better than Shotzi in this game. Oh, yeah, for sure. Listen, I think most fans have what it takes to be unbiased. Like, I think, like, generally, who cares, right? Like, you go on Reddit and, like, fucking be biased, right? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you go on Twitter, who cares? But at the end of the day, it's like, if you ask people to be unbiased, I really do think most people can do it. Like, but also, I mean, shit, I might just be crazy because I honestly think I do a good job of being unbiased, not to like toot my own horn, but I definitely think like I can put my bias away when it comes to just making decisions like this. Hey, follow on Twitch. How do you pronounce your name? Adita? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce your name. I'm really sorry, but thank you for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. That fourth simp vote is probably from FaZe Atlanta. Dude, it could be, bro. It could be. I mean, they weren't on our voters. I'm not gonna lie. They were not on our voters. But hey, dude, that person is the number one Abeezy fan. So it's potential, right? That maybe they don't like simp. There's definitely potential. Scrap better though. Hey, dude, listen, I gave Scrap my #1 MVP vote. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I gave Scrap my #1. And also, I think this is also why we wanted to get more voters than just the 3 of us, right? We very easily could have done around the CDL awards where it's just me, Alex, and Preston picking the winners. And all 3 of us picked Scrap #1. We all 3 had Scrap, Simp, Hydra in that order. And I mean, Scrap did end up winning at the end of the day, but you know, without the other voters, it wouldn't have really been that close. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad we got other voters. And that's why next year, I want to get more voters. Like, maybe even get up to, like, 30 voters next year. Just so it's, like, more people takes the power out of one person's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, this came down to literally 1 vote. Now, with the way this season worked out, I wouldn't be surprised if you had 100 voters. It still came down to 1 vote because of how close Simp and Scrap are. But the more voters, the less sway one power has. So next year, we're going to do an even better job. This is our first year. At the end of the day, bro, who the fuck are we, right? Like, if people don't like our awards, like, it's totally fine. We're just a bunch of dudes who have a COD podcast that we like to just have fun with. So if people are like, people really shouldn't be that butthurt about who wins the around the CDL MVP, right? It's not like we're the official league or we're the flank or we're the breakdown. Even honestly, what those guys say shouldn't really matter that much either. Only the official award should probably be what holds any weight. Scrap dropped to 0.7 to go home. He kind of lost MVP this land. It's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. Give your vote to Simp. Yeah. Simp, Scrap, bro. I think it's one of the 2, man. W show. This was dope. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. And hopefully next year we have like a closer race for some of the other awards, because like AR Player of the Year was Scrap by a mile. Simp was SMG Player of the Year by a mile. The different game modes were pretty much Scrap and Simp, although I think Hydra should have won Control Player of the Year, but Scrap won it. So like I definitely think like, you know, like it was pretty cut and dry for a lot of the awards this year. So hopefully next year we get a bit more competitive. I really do hope so. Scrap gets most of the votes because Greenwallers wanted to join their team. Hey, dude, you might not be wrong, bro. You might not be wrong. Whenever this official results are, people are going to get... Yeah, I mean, people are going to be mad either way, right? Like, Ultra fans are going to be mad if Simp wins. FaZe fans are going to be mad if Scrap wins. The OPTIC fans are going to be mad no matter what because none of their players are really in contention. Like, there's no pleasing everybody. And honestly, there's no right answer. There's genuinely no right answer this year. I thought aBeZy and Hydra were close last year, and this is even closer. I still can't believe someone voted Simp number 4, bro. I still can't believe someone voted Simp number 4. That's fucking criminal. That's actually criminal. Did we mad if Simp wins, but not actually? They're 1A, 1B. Yeah. It's really hard. It's going to be interesting to see what the actual CDL, how they end up doing it. Do we know how many people vote on the actual CDL? Like, is it 10 people? Is it 30 people? Like, do we actually know how many people vote for the CDL awards? Because I would love to know how many people it actually is. aBeZy getting a second place vote is so faded. Bro, someone must have thought aBeZy was more important than Simp. I mean, I don't know if I say common, but it is a consistent conversation, I feel like, where people say aBeZy is more impactful than Simp. So I guess if that person truly believes aBeZy is more impactful than Simp and that's why they voted this way, it is what it is. Like, I can't change their mind. But this season, bro, how the hell can you not have Simp over aBeZy? Like, how can you not have Simp over aBeZy this season? aBeZy was Cold War MVP? Yeah, I mean, Simp or aBeZy were probably the best two in Cold War. People even criticizing Celium? Honestly, bro. Honestly. It's been an interesting year, bro. It's been an interesting year, right? I feel like everybody's just been getting criticized at some point throughout the season on every team, it almost seems. Other than, like, Simp and Scrap. Who, Yeah, so, yeah, Breaking Point had Simp, aBeZy, Celium as the top 3 in Cold War. I probably would have had Cammy 3 in Cold War, but I think Simp and aBeZy were 1 and 2. Cammy's fall off needs to be studied. Dude, he really did fall off. He really, really did. I don't know what happened, bro. I really don't know what happened. Maybe he's a Treyarch merchant, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this year in Black Ops 6, he's going to be goated. Look, Earthless just said the same thing. Maybe he's going to be goated in Black Ops 6. I mean, who knows, right? Standy was kind of the same, honestly. He's going to get a team spot for that sole reason. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if Cammy gets a spot just for the sake of it, right? Just throw him in there and see what happens. I mean, might as well, right? Simp isn't that good. Okay, brother. What are we trolling for? Were you the voter who put Simp fourth, Rooster Milk? Was that you? You're the anonymous voter? There it is, Ryan. We found him, bro. We found him. When are you going to start practice for the tourney? That's a good question, bro. That is a good question. I need to... dude, I need to update MW3. I probably have so much updating that needs to do on MW3 because I literally haven't played since like February or March. I gotta update that game, bro. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream some MW3, bro. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream some MW3, start warming up for the Creator Clash event on Sunday, and see what happens, man. Because I do need to get warmed up, bro. Dude, I mean, chat, let me pull up this Creator Clash thing actually real quick. Let me pull this up in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So Paul here, you guys have probably seen Paul in chat. He's running the Creator Clash event. I gotta like that tweet. He didn't even But dude, look at the names of the people playing in this, bro. I'm gonna get fucking fried, chat. I'm gonna get absolutely annihilated. Lunchtime, Equip, Boom Kid. I'm fucked, chat. I'm fucked. I mean, these are people that grind. These are people that grind ranked all year, bro. I'm literally cooked. I'm literally cooked. And I haven't played COD in fucking 4 months. I'm so cooked, chat. I gotta get warm-ups in. I gotta get warm-ups in. You better hop on. Honestly, bro. Honestly. Run some 8s tomorrow. Yeah, dude, honestly, I might be down. I gotta update COD when I get off stream today, since if I try to update it now, my fucking computer might explode. My internet might go down. But we might have to run some 8s tomorrow, chat. If people are down, bro. I'll probably be live. Let me see. I'll probably be live tomorrow, like, around 11 a.m. Central again. So maybe a similar time to when I went live today. And we could run some COD, bro. Run some 8s. You guys can help me fucking get warmed up. I gotta get back on the toy, bro. I gotta get back on. Although I play keyboard and mouse. So, I've been playing Apex and stuff. So, like, I haven't completely lost my first-person shooter skills. But COD is just a different game, obviously, than a game like Apex. Or X-Defiant, which I also haven't played in like a month. You'd play if you need one? Yeah, no, dude. We're probably going to need some people tomorrow for 8s for sure. Aim assist is too sticky. Oh, yeah, I'm fucked, brother. I'm fucked. I'll have to pull out an MCW and sit as far away as I can at range. And just hope. You bought the game to play viewership? I know, dude. We got to get back on the private match 8s and party games and stuff like that. I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down. I'm down to run some 8s or whatever tomorrow, depending on how many people we get. Whether it's just pubs so I can get some reps under my belt again. Literally I have not opened BattleNet in 4 months. I can't even imagine how large the update for MW3 is going to be. Pubs are the worst. Dude, I just need to shoot the gun. I need to get used to the movement again and the way that COD feels. That's just all I really need, honestly, at this point. To start. I kind of wish I could watch the esports World Cup Warzone stuff right now, but I think I might get banned if I pull it up, bro, because it says you need co-host or like co-streaming privileges. I applied for it for the MW3 stuff, so hopefully I get that. Love watching COD, hate playing it now. I feel you, bro. I feel you 1000%. If it wasn't for this Creator Clash event that I'm playing in, I wouldn't play COD probably for the rest of the year. Honestly, other than party games with chat. So I definitely feel you. Just play old CODs? Dude, low key, bro. I might have to play some like BO2 on Plutonium. I have that installed. Run some BO2, maybe during the 24-hour stream for my birthday. That might be the move. I have so many tabs open. For what reason? Why? Man, dude. This is what happens when I have no juvie, chat. I run out of juvie, no caffeine. I feel fucking exhausted, bro. I might be a caffeine addict, low-key. I'm not even gonna lie. I might be a caffeine addict. Old CODs are dead on PC, are they? Dude, well, hopefully once all the COD games get added, or like everything on Game Pass, hopefully everything will like kind of maybe get revived a little bit. I don't know. What year did Black Ops 2 come out? It came out in 2012. So it's 12 years old. Yeah, old CODs only have Xbox servers. Yeah, so that's kind of the way you're going to have to play if you wanted to. There's this guy on TikTok whose account I keep getting on my For You page, who, like, his whole thing is, like, one of the last Xbox 360 players. And he, like, plays Xbox 360 every day. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You probably have. You have similar For You pages to mine. But it's so interesting. He plays Xbox 360. He goes back and he plays, like, old CODs and Halos and Gears of War. Xbox 360. Well, I think they're shutting down Xbox 360 servers for good at some point this year. 2012, you never played it? Dude, BO2 is elite, bro. It is elite. It's one of the best of all time, if not the best. BO2 is absolutely elite. BO3 was the best. BO3 was also really good. In terms of an overall game, BO3 had a lot going for it with the zombies as well. You're a noob in COD, you can't lie. Hey, dude, noobs are welcome as well, dude. You know, not everyone gets in the COD way back in the day. There's like this weird thing in the COD community where like people like to try to like fucking gatekeep because like, oh, if you're not someone who played back in the golden era, you can't be like a COD fan. Like, fuck out of here with that stupid shit, bro. Who gives a fuck if someone started playing back in 2006 or they started playing in 2022? Let people fucking play the game. Let people be a part of the community. It's so stupid. July 29th, they're no longer going to support the 360 store, the 360 marketplace. It'll still work. Xbox will still work, but nothing will work. Holy shit. What's good, Matthew? How we doing, man? How's your day going? We might have to run some X-Defiant low-key, bro. I haven't played X-Defiant in a minute. FaZe will win champs. You think so, dude? You think FaZe is going to win champs? I mean, they got an interesting run, right? If they play New York in round 2, it gets interesting. If they play New York in round 2, it gets very interesting. X-Defiant Season 1 came out. Yeah, I got to update that game too, bro. I got to low-key update some games. So I can play them on stream. Play some MW3 rank. Dude, that's what we were talking about a little bit before you joined, Matthew. Is I think tomorrow I'm going to play some MW3 on stream, but I got to update the game. I probably have like 100 fucking gigs worth of updates. Trippin' for think we need a BO1 remaster, not a BO2. I agree, Suzanne. Dude, I love BO1, bro. I love BO1. I would die for a remaster. I'd die for a remaster either of them, honestly. Top 4 winning first round and Surge will upset someone? You think so? I think the top 4 will win the first round. I think the top 4 will win. You're talking to Crowder and he said they played like ass Major 4. He wasn't happy. I mean, they definitely did not play good. He ain't wrong. He definitely did not play good. Surge sent Optic home last year. They did, bro. They did. Surge sent Optic home the last 2 years in champs. Optics on a 2 streak of losing to Seattle Surge at champs. And now they got Pred, though, so maybe that'll change. Because obviously Pred was the common denominator there. Trying to find the gamer tag. Dude, they do make finding, like, Activision IDs and stuff so stupid nowadays. They really do. They really make it way too difficult for no reason. The real test tomorrow is going to be to see how my computer handles playing MW3 and streaming it to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I have not played the game and co-streamed it, or like multi-streamed it at the same time. It should work fine. But if my PC explodes, chat, well, I mean, shit, you know, I guess you'll know, right? Dude, I really hope my PC can handle it. MW3 is honestly a pretty, like, intensive game on the PC, so hopefully it runs well. Your PC couldn't handle OBS and Discord at the same time? Oh, no. That's no good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how it runs tomorrow, bro. I'm really gonna have to see. Might have to just play X-Define, honestly. X-Define's a much smoother game on the... or much easier on the PC. If your PC explodes, it'll save you from watching LAT and OPTIC go out T8, T7. It won't save me, though, because I'm going to be at champs. I'll be watching it in person, so that won't even save me. Unfortunately. Dude, I'm hungry, bro. I didn't eat lunch. That was probably stupid of me. Start a riot at champs? You think so? Should I start like a mosh pit in the VIP section? Start throwing chairs and stuff? House tour to the kitchen? Oh, God. There's no point doing a house tour, bro. We're about to move out of this place in like a month. We should be getting the keys to the new house next week at some point, as long as things continue to go to plan. Which is very exciting, bro. Very exciting. Get a POV of Jake doing house tours. You want to see me vacuuming, bro, and mopping and stuff? That'd be a great stream. IRL stream, bro, but I'll wear a GoPro on my forehead and you guys can like day in the life with me. Did you get a house inspection before buying it? We did. Yeah, we actually had the inspector out yesterday. That's why I wasn't live yesterday during the day, because we had the inspector out during the day. So we were out there at the house getting everything inspected. It's all pretty good. I mean, it's a new house. It's a brand new build. So everything was pretty good. There's a couple things they need to fix up, but overall, I mean, always get an inspection if you buy a house. This is my first house, so I'm just speaking from my new experience, but do you have legs? I don't actually have legs. Surprisingly, I actually just float above the ground. Congrats. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I'm definitely excited, bro. I'm excited to redo my office, stream room, game room, whatever you want to call this. Get a better background. I'm going to get a nicer shelf. I can't fucking point. I'm going to get a nicer shelf. I'm going to get maybe some LEDs or something. Do something to make it look a bit better, so it looks better on stream. Where's Mr. Spectacles? I'm guessing he's at work, bro. I'm guessing he's working. He's locked in doing that banking shit. Ugh. Dude, I just opened Twitter and the first thing I see is Valkyrie, my closet / bathroom tour. She made an entire video touring her closet and bathroom. Dude, I want to be that popular that my whole YouTube video can be touring my closet and bathroom. That's next level, bro. That people watch that type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to watch. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. Preston is Mr. Monocle. Is he? Mostly simps. I mean, it could be. It could be. We were just talking about house tour too, though, which is funny that I opened Twitter and that's the first thing I see is her bathroom closet tour, going over her fragrances and stuff. Trying to watch. Well, no, I'm not saying I'm trying to watch that. I'm saying I'm trying to get people to watch me do that, bro. That's the level of popularity I want, where you guys want to watch my bathroom tour. You guys want to see what's in my closet? I mean, you pretty much have seen most of my clothing. It's literally just like... it's literally just LAT t-shirts. That's crazy, Rooster Milk. That's crazy. Dude, it's hot as fuck in here, bro. How hot is it outside? 97? Oh, that's nothing. It's cold where you live? What temperature is it where you're at? It is hot as balls here, bro. It's been 100 every day this week. Are you going to be in Zuma GTA server? I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I could consider. I haven't played GTA in a long time, bro. 1 Celsius? Dog. 1 Celsius. Damn, it's 34. I mean, you are in the southern hemisphere, so I guess we're flipped, right? So we're in summer now, and you guys are in winter, so that makes sense. But yeah, 34 degrees. It's fucking cold, bro. Holy shit. But that makes sense, I guess. You know, if you're near in the southern part of the world, you are wintertime. Yeah, dude, it's hot, bro. It is so hot in Texas, man. It's so hot, dude. It's literally over 100 every day. It like usually around like 1, 2 o'clock, it hits 100 and it stays 100 till like 8 o'clock at night. It's crazy. Hey, dude, but GTA 6, bro. GTA 6 coming soon. One of Zuma's friend's symbols said it snowed where he lives like a week or 2 ago and he's in the States? What? How? How is that possible? It's fucking... a week or 2 ago in June? It snowed in June? There's no way. That's got to be impossible. There's no shot it snowed. Unless he's in Alaska. But even at that... how cold is it in Alaska right now? Alaska temperature. It's 57 degrees in Alaska right now. Yeah, unless he lives, like, really high up, and for some reason it was, like, the early morning, and it was, like, cold, and I don't know. He said he lives in Utah? Oh, that's not what I wanted to type in. I mean, it's 80 degrees in Utah right now, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Utah temperature history. I'm looking it up, bro. Salt Lake City, Utah. Hold on. Calendar. June 2024, chat. We're fucking debunking this shit right now. So in June of 2024, the coldest it was last month was 46 degrees. They also had 0 inches of precipitation. It didn't even rain in Utah. It didn't rain or get cold enough for it to snow in Utah. That doesn't make any sense. Did bro think that, like, maybe he saw some dust or something floating outside? Like, I don't know. Maybe someone's got a snow machine and they faked it. They tricked him. Someone put a snow machine outside his house. Check Anchorage. check Anchorage. Let's see. Last month in Anchorage. Last month in Anchorage, it was definitely a bit cooler. 43, I think, is the low. They had some precipitation, though. But, I mean, still pretty nice, relatively. Your friend lives in Anchorage because he gets paid to live there? That's actually kind of dope. It's expensive to... Oh, yeah, it's so expensive to move. When are we getting a zombie stream? Dude, I'm trying... We're definitely going to do a zombie stream at some... It's probably going to be after Champs because... I mean, unless it's just me playing. But I'm thinking with Preston and Alex, it's probably going to be after Champs because Preston is on vacation from tomorrow until Champs. So, with the boys, it'll be like after Champs, hopefully. But, I mean, I could always stream zombies, I guess, if you want to watch me play by myself. How the hell did we end up looking at weather, bro? That's crazy. He goes back and forth. Dude, honestly, dude, 6 months of darkness, though, in Alaska, I don't know if I could handle it, bro. I actually really like the sun. Even though I don't go outside that much, I ain't gonna lie to you. Plus, I'm really white, so I get burned in the sun. I definitely, what's it called? I definitely like when it's sunny outside. You missed the award show? Hey, Slayer, you could watch it with timestamps on the channel right now. The edited version is uploaded on the channel with timestamps. They're gonna cost me the world record run. I'm definitely no world record holder, that's for sure. I'm definitely no world record holder. I don't know if I have the commitment for that level of zombies, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, why are you barking? Dog barking. Building a successful streaming career takes time and effort. In my opinion, you're already on the right path. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate that, Tex. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Slowly but surely, bro. Slowly but surely. I'm not expecting to be fucking, you know, the SCUMP in a matter of days. You know what I'm saying? Is that a lab? Like my dog? He's under the futon. You can't see him. Oh, I see him crawling. He's a mix of a lot of things. He's mostly German Shepherd and Pitbull mix. But I think he has some... He's a mixture of like 17 breeds. So I think lab is in there somewhere. But he looks kind of like a Pitbull. He's got a Pitbull head. He's got like the big fucking head and the broad chest like a Pitbull has. Favorite zombies map or Easter egg? I think my favorite map is probably Ascension. Easter egg, probably like Moon, right? The Moon Easter egg was pretty dope. You should host a Minecraft realm. Holy shit, dude. I don't even know anything about Minecraft realms. I love Minecraft. I mean, I play Minecraft at some point every year, but I've never... What is a realm in Minecraft? Is it like a server? On town, you have to get to like round 32 with 3 people to get 20th place. I mean, that must be hard, bro, if it's that... Seems that low, you know, with round 32. You're getting a Bernese Mountain Dog, Shepherd, and Husky mix. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Husky is my favorite breed. I've always wanted a Husky. We live in Texas, though, and it's kind of like mean to have a Husky in Texas because Huskies actually like the cold, and it is not ever cold here, so it would be kind of like rude to get a Husky. Get your personal zombie tier list. Like the maps? That could be interesting. That could definitely be interesting. Bro, I'm low-key taking all the ideas you guys are giving me and probably gonna clump them into the 24-hour birthday stream. That's probably the plan. Is take all these ideas and save them for the 24-hour stream because I don't even know what I'm gonna do for 24 hours, bro. You got a Husky in Texas? I've seen people with Huskies in Texas and it can be fine, right? Like you give them AC, you give them enough water and shit. You keep them inside during the summer exactly, but I would feel bad. Although it's literally my dream brand to have my dream breed to have a Husky. Without a doubt. Hey, King Kosi, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. I apologize if I butchered your name. Shout out King. Oh, dude, I've seen what's it called? I've seen T-Lexify's reactions to zombies tier list. Oh man, I would definitely get cooked. My zombies tier list, honestly, like I like Black Ops 1. It's pronounced Causey, King Causey, King Causey. Thank you. Been waiting to catch a stream. Hey, dude, I appreciate you stopping by, man. We're just kind of yapping at this point. You think Ghosty is in all-star talks? I definitely think he could be. I don't think he's actually gonna be an all-star, unfortunately. I feel like the top 4 ARs are probably pretty set, right? Between Scrap, Celium, Draza, and Dashy. I think Ghosty and Attach could be in that 5th spot, but unfortunately, there's only 4 ARs in top 4. So I don't think he's gonna make it, but I wish, bro, I voted for him, because fuck it, right? Black Ops 1 Remastered Doris is your favorite map. Mr. T reaction to Chaos Zombies tier list. I haven't seen his reaction to that one. But yeah, Black Ops 1 Zombies is like my all-time favorite, but I love the Black Ops 1 maps. The Black Ops 1 maps, the BO2, I really like the concept of transit. It wasn't the best map. I feel like if they redid it now, given some of the learnings from it, they could have done something really good with it. You voted for him as well. Let's go. Ghosty over Attach. I love it. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, Kino 5, bro. Like, all the DLC maps were good in Black Ops 1. Ghosty better stay. He's gonna stay, bro. He's gonna stay for sure. There's no way they let him walk. Not a chance, right? Not a chance they let Dan walk. Unless they get offered a bag for him. Unless they get offered an absolute bag for him and they take that cash. Chaos? I don't remember Chaos Upcast, but I could be totally forgetting him. Fave Zombies YouTuber besides Noah J. I used to watch the Syndicate Project all the time. His Minecraft videos and his Zombies videos. Syndicate was him and NADESHOT were my 2 favorite YouTubers by far in like middle school and stuff growing up. And I haven't watched Syndicate as much recently, but I still watch Nade. Give him the keys with NADESHOT's wallet. Honestly, bro, just hand it on over. Oh, are you talking about like Chaos Silencer, like that guy on YouTube? What, y'all know that Sky does Minecraft? True. Yeah, dude, Chaos Silencer on YouTube takes hella lists, bro. His entire thing is just like lists, bro. ARs, every weapon, every map. Like, he lists everything. I don't even know how he thinks of the topics for some of his lists. Some of his list topics are just insane. Watch Vsauce, yeah. Chaos, but he rebranded. Interesting. Oh, shit. I clicked on Prize Picks. I don't want that. No. Oh my god, I keep clicking on Prize Picks. Oh, man. Dude, it is hot as balls in here, bro. Even with the AC turned down, it's so hot outside that the AC, like, can't keep up. That's also another reason I'm excited to move, bro. Brand new air conditioning unit, and the house is significantly smaller than this house. So with less room to have to cool, it's gonna cool much easier. Are you watching the Esports World Cup going on right now? I'm not. I know like what League and what's it called, Warzone are going. Apparently you need permissions to co-stream the Esports World Cup, which I applied for. So I gotta, I guess, wait to hear the back from that, but I'm not gonna risk watching it on stream because I don't know if I'm gonna get fucking taken down. And CSGO is on right now too. Oh shit. Yo, what's good, Oscar? How we doing, bro? You haven't missed anything, man. We've literally just been yapping about COD and a bunch of random things for the last 2 hours. It's been an absolute yap sesh for 2 hours. Warzone World Cup started? Yeah, I saw that it started. I have no idea anything about Warzone players, teams. Like, I kind of have a general idea of, like, who's good. Like, but like generally, I know nothing about Warzone. Is it possible to play some horror games for the 24? Oh, shit, dude. I'm not good with horror games, but I could consider it. I could definitely consider it, but I'm not good at horror games. I'm a bitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love, like, horror movies. Like, I love the concept, but, bro, like, jump scares? It's really jump scares that get me, bro. It's jump scares. Hey, peace out, Upcast. Hope you have a good day at work, man. Can you watch it? I don't think I can watch the Esports World Cup on stream, Matthew, because I don't have co-streaming permissions. Scrap Cell, Ghosty Dashy, or top 4? I mean, I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that for sure. Slender Man? Oh, shit, dude. I might poop my pants. You got 12-hour shifts coming up. Oh, shit. Good luck, brother. Yeah, hopefully I hear back from the Esports World Cup stuff. People about watching MW3. It made you, like, pick what games you wanted to co-stream. So I clicked MW3 and Apex. So we'll see if I hear back from them. But I really hope... what's it called? I really hope that I get to co-stream that, bro. I want to watch party it. Horror games? How about just stream from... Just use just the sound from stream without visuals? Oh, my God. Maybe, bro. Maybe I play a horror game on the 24-hour, bro. In the middle of the night when it's dark outside and I'm fucking shitting my pants. That'd be terrifying, bro. Literally the most horror games I've ever really played is like Minecraft horror like custom maps, bro. In like middle school. LAT versus Ultra and Cold. Ah, shit. That's a fucking horror stream for sure, bro. That's actually a horror stream for sure. LAT going out top 8. Dude, if they go out top 8 while I'm in person, I'm gonna pee my pants, bro. Out of pure sadness. On main stage. Play the body cam horror games? You guys are trying to make me shit myself. Who do you think takes champs? Any of the top 4 probably, but... I don't know, dude. I mean, New York look the best right now, right? New York just beat Ultra and FaZe not too long ago, so maybe New York gotta be the favorites. Alex and Preston gotta join. I know, dude. I know. We're definitely gonna stream like games with the podcast. Like Alex, Preston, and I are definitely gonna do games over the off season and stuff. But Preston is on vacation until champs, so that's all gonna have to wait until after champs. You want Draws to get another ring, or Ken, or Dill? I agree, dude. I definitely agree. I would love to see any of those guys get another ring. I would love to see Toronto win for sure. Right? See Scrap, Insight, Kleenex all get their first ring. Envoy get a second. I mean, Kleenex and Insight have been to 2 Champs Grand Finals and didn't win either of them. So, like, they're definitely due. Ah, shit. Upcast was at $2. Hey, dude. Have a good week, man. Have a good week. Good luck on your shifts, brother. I appreciate the $2 dono. Seriously, I hope you have a good one, man. You want to slam Preston and COD? Dude, Preston's pretty good at COD. I'm not going to lie to you. Preston is pretty good at COD. People are losing their minds over the fucking MVP vote we did, bro. They're losing it. Dude, like the... People are absolutely losing their minds over these MVP votes, bro. It's so funny. Like, it's not that deep, but hey, I respect the passion. I respect the passion out of people. I saw, dude, I just got a notey from one of them, bro. Where did it go? So where did that fucking tweet just go, bro? Maybe it was under Shaw's tweet. Maybe it was under Shaw's. I don't know, dude. I saw someone who said there must have been an Optic fan who put Simp 4, and I was like, I mean, I don't know the actual fandom of the person who put Simp 4. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it wasn't either of my co-hosts. I can tell you that much. Yeah, facts. Upcast, you can stop sending donos, brother. I very much appreciate it, but you can definitely stop sending donos. Save your cash, bro. Save your cash. Oh, God. Ban? Oh, no. Oh, God. Chat. I am hungry, bro. I'm tired. Dude, seriously, I'm a caffeine addict. I'm a caffeine addict. I don't understand. ASIM is the clear MVP? Yeah, dude. You might be right. You might be right. I'm surprised he didn't get any votes. Do something crazy with the cash? Holy shit. What do you want to do with it, bro? What should we do with it? Should we just go put it all on black at the casino? IRL casino stream. I'll take all the donos and put it all on black on the roulette. Didn't see Simp win any challenge against ASIM. That's a good point. That's a good point, bro. Listen, dude. I didn't see Simp have to struggle on a Boston Breach team that was ass. You know what I'm saying? Put Simp on Boston, he would have done the same thing ASIM did. Get a stream of Ben just talk about the Knicks, Yankees, and Rangers. Oh shit. Hey, dude, if Ben ever wants to hop on the stream, let's get it. How much caffeine do you consume every day? Usually it'd only be like 1 juvie, so it's like 130 milligrams. It's honestly not a lot. I'm definitely not a caffeine addict. I purposely keep my consumption down on caffeine because I don't want to be addicted to it. But I do genuinely enjoy drinking the juvie. Like, the flavor is just so good. $500 on the Hydra over? Dude, that's what we're going to do, chat. $500 Hydra over on the first series at Champs. What do we say? Yeah, I mean, think about it, bro. It's a 50-50, right? It's a 50-50. He either hits the over or he doesn't. $500. What do you think that would cash out? What do you think that would cash out, bro? $500 on the over? I mean, you have to, on Prize Picks, you'd have to hit it with something else. 130, that's not an addiction. Yeah, I know. I'm just trolling. That's true. ASIM had less deaths, bro. Less total deaths than everybody on that list. That is without a doubt true. Dude, I have all these fucking random ass bots in my DMs on Twitter. Just these literal, like, they have 0 tweets, no profile pictures, just sending the same message over and over. Why am I getting bot spammed in Twitter DMs? Four cups, almost 400 milligrams you consume every day. Dude, I mean, I definitely think consuming caffeine through, like, coffee is a lot more acceptable than consuming it through energy drinks. Which is part of the reason I don't overdo it with the energy drinks as well, because who really knows the long-term effects of those? But I don't like coffee, bro. If I liked coffee, I would drink it. I can't do it, dude. It doesn't matter how much cream or sugar I put in it. It just doesn't taste good for me. $100 as ASIM replaces Pred next year. It's possible. It's possible. I'll take you up on that deal, though. You think Estro being Rookie of the Year is recency bias? I know he made champs, but Gwyn was more consistent. I think it depends on how you value Rookie of the Year, James. I think there's two like realms of thought, right? There's the who had the best placing, whose teams made champs, like that type of deal, which is where Estriel comes into play. And then I think there's like the who was just the actual best rookie individually, and I think that's where there's Gwyn. I personally voted Gwyn first in my Rookie of the Year. I think Rookie of the Year is more of an individual award, but that could just be my NBA fandom in me. You know, I personally thought it was Gwyn. Obviously, people disagreed because Estriel won. So top 3 was huge. I mean, listen, top 3 is incredible, bro, to make top 3. And he's obviously a big part of that, but like, I don't know, dude. It's each their own. Don't like energy drinks? You're probably better off. You really probably are. Drink a cup of coffee every day for a week and you'll like it, or you'll know for sure you don't, that you become addicted. Dude, I've tried so many different coffees. I've tried cappuccinos, frappuccinos, regular coffees, iced coffees, coffees with different flavored creamers, different levels of sugar, different fucking caramel or chocolate fucking swirls in that bit. I just don't like it, bro. There's something about the actual taste of the coffee itself that is so gross to me. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. I wish I liked it because it's like relatively cheap to just make coffee at home. You need like, you know, like if I drink an energy drink, like I'm not going to drink another one, especially because energy drinks are kind of expensive, bro. Like $2-3 a can. So like 1 per day, but like if I had coffee, I could drink like another cup of coffee midday when I start to get tired again. I really wish I liked coffee though. I really do. I gotta try it again. I haven't had it I haven't tried it in a couple months. Usually if we go to like Starbucks or something, like I'll try my fiance's coffee when she gets it just to see if my taste buds changed. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed yet, bro. It has not changed one bit. Gwyn is nasty, but honestly was gassing Estriel POV since stage 1. No, Estriel's really good, bro. Estriel's really good. He is really, really good. I definitely don't think like him winning Rookie of the Year is like wrong. You know what I mean? But I personally thought it was Gwyn. I even thought maybe Abuza could have had a vote over Estriel because Abuza was also on a team that made champs and was putting up really good numbers. Crank pre-workout around 300, 350 milligrams, and that's it all day. Yeah, I mean, if you look it up on Google, bro, it says to like knock over 400 milligrams a day is what they generally recommend. So you're fine. I mean, 300 milligrams at once might be a lot if you're drinking it all in one, you know, one sitting. But if you're fine and you've been doing it for a while, I guess you're chilling. Gwyn is the best rookie online. Estriel is the best on land. That's a fair way to put it. Get some Colombian or Ecuadorian coffee beans. The coffee we have at home that my fiance makes, I think, are Colombian beans. And that shit, it just doesn't do it for me, man. I really wish I liked it. I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I feel like some taste buds just don't, you know, just don't like certain things. Cafe con leche is the GOAT. What even is that? Is that just like coffee with milk or without milk? Is con without? With? Okay, it is with. It's just Spanish coffee. Dude, when I was in Barcelona last year, I should have tried the coffee, bro. Maybe I would have liked it. I just didn't want to waste my money, although it was cheap. Everything was so cheap in Spain, bro. It was so cheap. You were in Barcelona like last week? Hell yeah, dude. I was in Barcelona for work. When was that? Last April. So it's been a while. It's been like a year and a half now since I was there, but it was dope, dude. Barcelona is such a nice city. I'm not really a city person, but it doesn't feel like a city. You can walk everywhere. Everything's affordable. Whereabouts? Oh my God, what is the name of it, bro? Fuck. Oh my God, bro. I hate myself for not being able to think. I mean, I went down to like the Gothic area. I mean, as everyone does. But dude, where was it? It was like the area where all these tech companies are, because I was there for work. I can't remember where it was. I went to, fuck, dude. My memory is fucking me right now. You got no hope for OPTIC heading into champs? Oh, shit. I mean, they got to get their SND right, bro. They got to get their SND right, and they can figure it out. They got to get their SND right, and they can figure it out. me see, bro. If I pull up a map of Barcelona, I'm sure I can remember. Well, I went to La Ramblas, like most people go to. I think we were in, I don't know where we were, bro. When was the last time OPTIC won champs? 2017. Did he spoke to Papania? Dude, I might have, bro. I fucking might have. I mean, I was there so long ago, bro. And to be honest, like the exact like area we stayed in wasn't really top of mind for me. I was more just fascinated with the fact that I was in fucking Europe. Honestly, I was more mind blown by the fact that I was actually in Europe and less by where I was. I think it was Gracia. I think you're right. My hotel was like it was probably like 5 or 6 blocks away from the Sagrada Familia. Like I could see it from my hotel window. So wherever that's right about is where I was when I was there, when I was out there for work. Yeah, La Ramblas is definitely a big tourist trap. It definitely was. What's good, Jeremiah? How we doing? Did you wish Nasty happy birthday? I did, bro. LA Thieves even liked my tweet. Same area as you? Yes, that's right around where we were. There's apparently a bunch of like tech companies that like are moving into that area. So we went there for like a company retreat and they had all these speakers out from these other like companies in Barcelona. It was nice, bro. It was really nice. Europe is more romanticized than LA, NYC, and Miami. Like romanticized as in like in a bad way, you mean? Or like, I mean, it's nicer than those spots for sure. It's definitely nice. I mean, I've only been to Barcelona in Europe. That's the only place I've been in. But I would much rather be in Barcelona than LA, New York, or Miami. For sure. Without a doubt. You should visit Ireland. Dude, I want to visit Europe more often. Like, I want to go to Europe more, bro. Especially while, like, I don't know when or if I'm going to have kids. But, like, before we ever have kids, bro, we got to get the traveling done. The problem is shit's just so expensive, bro. It's so expensive. I mean, my flight to Barcelona, luckily my job covered it. But my flight to Barcelona was, like, $1,900, bro. So, like, it's just so fucking expensive. Love Australia. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to travel, bro. I definitely want to travel. We're thinking about doing Europe for like our honeymoon next year. I don't know where exactly, but that'll definitely be a good way to do it, to get some traveling in and give you kind of like a reason that it's like okay to spend money because it's a honeymoon. €7 a pint. God damn. Yeah, I'm definitely looking to travel more, hopefully, in the next few years. The problem is, bro, it's like, it's hard to take off work 90%. I mean, right now I'm unemployed, but generally it's hard to take off work. For my fiance, it's hard to take off work. Shit's expensive. Like, if everything wasn't so expensive, I would totally travel more, without a doubt. I mean, and luckily I work remote. Like every job I've had has been remote, and I would ideally want to stay remote as long as I possibly can. So hopefully I can, you know, I would be able to work from anywhere technically, but my fiance's job is not remote. So she would not be able to just go on like a 2-week European excursion and miss all that work time. Unless she took all that time off, obviously. Shit's crazy right now, dude. It's just, everything's so expensive, bro. I literally watched a TikTok this morning of a guy comparing grocery store prices in Italy compared to New York. And obviously New York's more expensive than some other states. But like, Dude, it's fucking triple, quadruple the price for things in New York as it is in Italy. And it's usually things aren't even as like fresh or organic or healthy. Flew to Australia and it was absolutely brutal. Dude, the flight from here to Barcelona was 14 hours, I think, bro. I don't like planes in the first place. It was not fun, bro. It was not fun. I can't sleep on planes either, so I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all. It was absolutely fucking terrible. And my flight was at night, so I was up all day. I was up all night throughout the entire flight. I think I was awake for like, it was like 36 hours or something, bro, at the end of it, because I just can't sleep on planes, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Even if I have like a window and I can lean on it, I can't do it. I don't sleep on my back. I sleep on my side, so maybe that's why. 16 hours to Singapore and then another 14 Australia. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. That's crazy. Top 5 TV shows? That's a good question. Game of Thrones is definitely up there. Top 5 TV shows. SpongeBob? Nah, just playing. SpongeBob is kind of fire, though. Game of Thrones. I mean, The Office is really good. Prison Break was really good. I'm trying to think of TV shows I've watched. I'm not big on TV. I'm really more of a YouTube guy. There's a kid plot. Yeah, dude, when a kid's crying too. You can sleep anywhere? Dude, you're lucky, bro. I wish. I wish. I'm someone who takes like an hour to 2 hours to fall asleep when I get in bed. Like, even if I take melatonin at night, it takes me a long time to fall asleep. So I definitely cannot sleep anywhere. Yeah, I don't know what my top 5 TV shows would be. Game of Thrones might be number 1. I really liked Game of Thrones. Prison Break was also really good. The Office was really good. Trying to think of shows I've watched, bro. Hunter x Hunter was really good. I know that's like an anime, but I mean, that's still a TV show. I really liked Hunter x Hunter. I don't know what would be like another show that I really liked. I don't know. The night you got to Barcelona with 0 sleep, there was a local festival and fireworks till 3 a.m. That's crazy. Dude, there was a holiday when I was in Barcelona too. It was like a Catalonian national holiday type of thing. And they were lit, bro. They were fucking lit. I went to a Barcelona soccer game while I was in Barcelona. So I saw Barcelona versus Atletico. And it was on the day of the holiday. They were going fucking crazy in that stadium, bro. It was actually sick. It was so sick. Let me see if I can find a picture, bro, of when I was in the stadium. Yeah, dude. I mean, it was like... We had seats almost at the front row. I think we were like 3 rows back, our seats, bro. Like, it was so dope, dude. They were going crazy in this bitch. The guy next to me was singing the entire time. People were drumming. It was going crazy, bro. It was going absolutely crazy. It was so dope. It's really cool, too, because they fucking knocked that stadium down. So, like, I got to see it right before. Off-topic question, but do you think this is one of Ant's best games? I think so, James. I definitely think so. I definitely think this is one of his best games. If it's not 2019, it might be this one. I think this is probably his second best if I had to guess off top. Hunter x Hunter is goated. It is good. Camp Nou is really nice. You saw MSN in 2016. That's sick. Dundee FC. Yeah, dude. I want to travel, and I want to make it a specific point to see a soccer game wherever we travel to. Because seeing Barcelona, bro, like the atmosphere is unmatched. Like I've been to basketball games, I've been to MLS games, I've been to like all these different things, bro. But like the Barcelona atmosphere was unmatched. Although I did go to a Cowboys game last year, and the Cowboys atmosphere was sick as well. But I definitely do. I want to go see a United game. I mean, I'm a Manchester United fan, so I want to go out to Manchester and like see a United game one day. That would be really dope. Cowboys game? Yeah, I went to Cowboys versus Patriots last year. It was dope, dude. The Cowboys stadium is really nice, bro. It's really nice. Hala Madrid. Dude, I mean, shout out Madrid, bro. They're fucking good. They are good, bro. I don't really have a favorite Spanish team. I mean, maybe Barcelona, I guess, right? Since I saw them in person. Went to their city. When Speed went to United game, they benched Ronaldo. Yeah, dude. Celtics versus Rangers is the must. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot about. That's one I've heard a lot about. People are like, you gotta see this. The atmosphere is just nuts. Yeah, I'm trying to go to more games, bro. I'm trying to go to more soccer games. I'm hyped for the World Cup. I'm really excited for the World Cup, being as it's hosted in North America. And they're going to be playing a couple games. Or they're going to play, I think they're playing 9 games out of Arlington, which is the closest stadium to me. So I'm hopefully going to go to like 2 or 3 World Cup games in 2 years, which is going to be really cool. Hopefully I get to see the US play. I don't think any of our games are out of Arlington for the group stage, but maybe they'll play there in a, I don't know, quarterfinal match or something if we can make it that far. Chat, I'm probably gonna round out stream here, man. Little 2.5, 3 hour stream. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be live, playing some MW3, warming up for that Creator Clash event that's on Sunday. Maybe getting some games in with you guys if people want to play some 8s or, you know, play some pubs or something with me. I'll definitely be doing that. But I appreciate people hanging out, man. This was a little impromptu, just yapping stream. Can you drink at football games in America? I think so, yeah. You might be cut off at a certain point in the game, but I think so. But yeah, chat, thank you guys for hanging out, man. This was a fun little stream. I'll be live tomorrow, like I said. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys there, man. So I hope you all have a good rest of your Thursday.